Alright, I think we should be live. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Today, we're gonna start 11.2 story. Not sure if this will be as long as the other ones. But I'm excited for it because we got Chloe and Kaguya. I've been waiting for this. Same with the 11.1 story. I wanted to do this, but my god, I lost my account before 11.1. So, yeah. It's finally time. I have read Chloe's, well, the introduction story in retrospective. I have not read Kaguya's. That is in retrospective. These are essentially different versions of them. This Babylon Academy, not the other Babylon from events, is actually part of School AU. And I believe they are from a different academy. Possibly Wonderland, because that's where like Sakura, Rin, the School AU versions of them, I mean, come from. And I think it's like a lot of the characters that come from like that are also in the Wonderland story, the familiar story. It could be from a different academy though, or maybe they're from Babylon. I have no idea, but I think their uniforms are not from Babylon, so I'm assuming probably Wonderland, or Samba Academy, but probably Wonderland. Either way, I'm excited for it though. Not the same versions as the main story, different versions of them. But without further ado, let us begin. Oh, we got the Chloe skin. Bro, I want that as well. Probably not on my CN account. Not yet anyways, because I'm scared to lose it. So, I mean, even if I pull, I don't know if I'm going to keep this account long. I mean, I hope I do, but I don't know. But when that comes to GP, I need Chloe. Wait, let me get image translate open. Also, we'll be using the interpreter for this. So, yeah. It's on page 2, the story data V2, 12,253, if you want to check it as well. Defeating an enemy marked with a musical note will trigger a sonic boom, which also we got gameplay specific for this, okay. Which can directly defeat surrounding enemies marked with musical notes. Okay. Musical note attack. Defeating enemies marked with yellow musical notes can trigger a sonic boom over a larger area. Got it. Okay. Alright, that is all. Alright, let's begin. Oh, wait, what is... I've never seen that weapon, actually. Can we see what they're made of? Alright. I really like her outfit, though. Alright, let's go.
这一次可以弹奏出完整的乐章吗？
Why would you lose your account? Billy, I'm not sure to be honest. Just said the account was quote-unquote tracked for suspicious activity, and I tried to get it back with my ID because, well, it's my ID, so like I only have one, but they say the ID is wrong for some reason. And then I made a first WeChat account. Did a few mistakes. Firstly, installed WeChat on emulator, which is not permitted, so that could be why I got banned on day one. Secondly, I also should not, from what I heard from other people, I shouldn't have made an account like directly after making a WeChat account. Anything anything CN, Chinese related. Doing it on the first week can be kind of risky for some reason. No idea why. No idea if that's like 100% sure. That's what I heard, so I was careful on my second account, but I wasn't on my first one. So yeah, I lost my first WeChat account in like one day. In my Billy account, I have no idea, to be honest. Just one day, they said that, and then my account was fine. I could still log in. I just wouldn't be able to log in like if they forced me out. And 6 months after that warning happened, exactly 6 months, so I don't know if that's any coincidence or if they kick you out after that amount of time. They kicked me out of my GGZ account as well, so like I had to log back in, except I couldn't. So I tried to get it back, and they said my ID was wrong, so no idea. So I made a second WeChat account with a second phone number that I got, but well, I can't get a third one. So like I took all the precautions. It should be safe, but because of my Billy, I didn't really do anything wrong. I'm kind of scared of just losing CN stuff in general, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's what happened basically. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Concert hall on the stage. The black-haired girl lowered her head, her fingers clasping the bow. The bow, sorry. Start with a string sound followed by a rapid string sounds like raindrops. Violin, probably. I really like her design, by the way. Did it say violin here? Should probably check. Okay. Chloe! It's Chloe! Don't block my way, I can't see. The audience was bustling. Hey, Kuro! Welcome to stream. We got Chloe and Kaguya's story. We just started. How are you doing? Hello. He said help. Joking. Hello there. Oh, is she? It's a School of You character. Well, there's a main story version of her, but this is a School of You version of her. Chloe, this is Chloe. There's gonna be a character that's gonna appear, well, probably soon, because she's one of the main characters here in this chapter, Kaguya. But this one is Chloe, and they appeared in retrospective arc, but these are different versions of them. So imagine kind of like, it's completely different, but imagine like, I don't know, your Star Rail Himeko or your Captain Verse Himeko, something like that. Except it's not really connected in any way. I just mean like it's a different version of them. They can be similarities, but yeah, it's a different character with the same name, same appearance, etc. And it's part of School of You. Bodyguard A. Is it really bodyguard? Hold up. Does she have bodyguards? Is this Miss Chloe? Bodyguard B, right. There are so many people watching her practice. No wonder the lady has to spend a lot of money to hire someone to protect her. She is so young and yet has reached such a high level. Even a layman like me can feel that is amazing. Feelings, it's not just these. You can see that she has always an expression on her face that doesn't tell you what she's thinking, and she practices the violin every day. Gay School of You? Yes, I guess. New here? Are you a bodyguard or an art critic? Maybe both. It's like being pulled by something unknown. I can't explain it. I mean like a doll, right? Was that a puppeteer reference? I wonder if that was on purpose. Because like in retro, there was that story about the puppeteer. I wonder if that was a reference, just the way they said that. Maybe the sense of mystery is what this audience wants. That's why she's so popular in this level of music hall at such a young age, you know? My wife just said that she has negotiated it, and there will be a performance in another city in a few days. Okay, the time is almost up. Should I go remind her? Don't be impatient. Wait a moment. The song has ended, but Chloe still stands there quietly with her eyes closed. Isn't it over? What are you doing? I don't know. After the lady gets excited about playing, she always stops after a while. According to this group of people outside, great musicians will enter a state that is difficult for ordinary people to understand during the performance. This must be one who is blessed, right? I think it sounds like a marketing gimmick. You see, she opened her eyes and looked very unhappy. Unhappy, huh? Maybe you lost your senses before you reached the higher level. Young lady is here. You're new here. Stop talking you new here. Please stop talking nonsense. Long wait. Mr. Bodyguard, let's go. She got bodyguards hired, okay. Kaguya 100%, no. Wait, why is that? Why did they add that in the way? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read chat, but YouTube doesn't want to let me. Not definitely just roommates. I mean, I don't know what they are here. I don't know if they already met or not. But yeah, they got an entire video about Kaguya and Chloe in Bilibili, by the way, when in the retro one. But yeah, and they have a scene with Kaguya and Chloe just sitting, and then there's a heart. So I mean, just saying that I don't know about these ones, but I'm sure they will, because usually they ship every character except the first story, which I mean, thank God, because they look very different in terms of ages. But like the second, third, and fourth story, oh, well, at least the second and third, they always ship the characters, the two characters that are like the main characters of that chapter. The city scene fell backwards and the car drove out of the city. By the way, the lady asked me to convey a concern for her. Miss Chloe, while studying your skill, this is in quotations, so that's what they have said. While studying your skills, please also follow the diet prescribed by the nutritionist and maintain a healthy diet and regular work and rest schedule. Is that from her parents, or the lady as in like what, her mother? Yeah, okay. Chloe sat quietly in the car, occasionally lowering her head and tapping on her phone out of boredom. You can't slack off in your studies besides music. Wonderland Academy, so that confirms my... I mean, I knew she was from another academy, I just wasn't sure if it was Wonderland or Chiba. It was most likely Wonderland, though, because of the fact that she appears in, well, in, like, the familiar story in Retro, and that's usually, they kind of... Like, Babylon Academy, they are the other Babylon characters that kind of have a variation in School of You, end up in Babylon Academy. Except Red, technically she's a... what do you call it? Like, exchange student? No, there's another term for it, I think. So technically she wasn't originally from Babylon, but well, she is a Babylon character as well. Anyways, yeah, Wonderland Academy. Can't slack off in your studies besides music. Wonderland Academy is famous. Uh-huh. I get it, Mr. Bodyguard. Please tell my father and mother. Okay, so it is them. After they have adjusted to the time difference. Thank you. Time difference? Time zone? Thank you for their concern. I will study hard. Chloe didn't look up, playing with her phone and continued answering. That's right. Mr. Bodyguard, where are we going next? Miss Chloe, you have a performance in the neighboring city in 3 days, and we are heading in that direction now. Well, she got a busy schedule. This direction. I see. Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Bodyguard. Is it just me, or, I mean, she herself is quite famous, but I wonder if her family itself could be kinda rich? It wasn't yet confirmed yet, though, so we'll see. I mean, they have money to hire bodyguards, but that could be just because Chloe is famous. Who knows? And to play GCM, but the download takes so long. Yeah, I mean, it will take a bit longer than GGZGP, as well, there's more patches. But the thing is, after downloading, you will have to log in. Have you made an account yet? Either on Bilibili, verified, or on WeChat. And also, if it's on WeChat, do not make a GGZ, like, log in to, like, any CN-related services on the first week. Don't do that. Just out of safety. And also, do not install WeChat directly on an emulator. You can log in using the scan QR code. But yeah, have fun if you manage to get into CN. Should also take a rest after a long journey. Ah, Miss Chloe is such a polite child. I wish my little naughty kid could be like Miss Chloe. Little naughty kid? Is that just some random kid? Or I wonder if that could be, I don't know, Kaguya? Is Kaguya gonna be like the bodyguard's daughter? Probably not, right? It's probably just some random kid. Who knows? We'll see, I guess. The bodyguard looked at the rearview mirror and found that Chloe, who had just been playing with her mobile phone, was now looking out the window with a serious look, as if she was thinking about something. What's wrong? But she has always has this sense of unpredictable expression, so I can't really tell what's going on. If my child becomes like this and I can't even see through her, that would be too scary. Wait, it says MTL says him, but again, genders can kind of be very wrong in MTL. Like how Tommy Reese was described as a she in MTL. I think that's probably just because of how the language works, but yeah. Not sure if it's him or her, but either way, it's their son or daughter. In the rearview mirror, Chloe suddenly turned back and the bodyguard was startled. Mr. Bodyguard? What's the matter, Miss Chloe? Excuse me, can you please drive to the right now? Hold up. Let me get that in English translate. Drive to the right. Oh, to the right. Okay, I was like, drive to the right now, and I was like, wait, what? To the right now. I'll send you the navigation. Is there something going on? There is a place I'd like to visit. Isn't there still a few days left before the performance? Miss Chloe? But Miss Chloe, my wife already booked the hotel. I'm going to bother my wife who just returned home and is resting at the moment. It's very rude, I know. Then don't go. After all, it would be difficult for you if I insist. Thank you for your understanding. Why did you want to drive to the right, though? What's there? But I'm a little tired, so let's stop at a nearby rest stop. That's no problem. Eat something and rest for a while. Oh, our designer, chibi design, I like that as well. I already made my Billy account. Hey, nice. This is basically a famous person, ex non-famous person. I mean, we haven't seen Kaguya yet, so I don't know. But maybe. At least Chloe's famous. I don't know if Kaguya will be famous. I guess we'll see. But man, might be, yeah, who knows. I guess we'll see. I'm kind of curious about Kaguya's story as well. I mean, the School of You story and the retro story, but that will be a while because I'm pausing retro for now. I'm trying not to rush retro on purpose so that they have time to update Operation Gecko, because I wanted to try to read more from there if possible. Of course, it will take a long time, so there will be parts we'll probably just read from Interpreter with MTL, which will be a bit less accurate. But I'm gonna try to at least wait a bit, so that at least some more parts we can read with just Operation Gecko. Thank you to Way Stands for that, by the way. I highly recommend checking that out. Is School of You the Babylon Academy? Okay, complicated story. There's two Babylons, right? There's the Babylon from events, and there's their Book of Remembrance, which is the thing you have like in your menu, one of the things that is permanent, where you got Persephone, Silver, Red, Timid, Chloe, Kaguya, etc., all those characters in the list. That is a different Babylon Academy. And that Babylon Academy, the permanent one, is a part of School AU. Or School Alternate Universe, if you want to call it that. That's not an official term, I'm pretty sure. It's just the term we call it. Unless they've said it officially, I'm not sure. But either way. That School AU as the events, like it also has its own events sometimes. Well, it haven't had ones for a while. But in those events, you usually get like the main story character variations. And there's also Semba Academy, Wonderland Academy, and Babylon Academy. And very often you'd get like those variation of characters. Like there's a Femirines, which is a vending machine, by the way. There's a Kiana, there's a Gianna, which she's not a Houkai beast, that doesn't exist in School AU. But yeah, like you got those character variations. Those are usually in events. And then you got Babylon Academy. This is Babylon Academy, not the events ones. And this, the permanent storyline, is part of School AU. And we know this because several School of You characters like that appeared in the other events also appeared in this story already. So yeah, that's one Babylon Academy. And then you got a different one, which is from events. So the Babylon Academy that appears in events, that's completely separate. We're not doing that today, so this is the permanent one. But yeah, that's basically it. For example, this Chloe and Kaguya are from Wonderland Academy. The story so far, all the characters were, except one, which technically I'm pretty sure was like came from another place. We don't really know, but yeah, which place. But they're all from Babylon, so that's kind of why the story mostly focuses on Babylon Academy. But they have appeared others. So which one has the Awakens godheads? Well, some of the Awakens are not even canon, I'm pretty sure, because they never appeared. But a lot of the Awakens, they're usually, not all, because there are some also related to main story that are like, main story Kizunas. But a lot of and that was also School of You Kizunas, but the point being, a lot of the godheads, like the term godheads, usually comes from the other Babylon, yeah, the event one. So that's a different Babylon. There's a story arc going on right now. We got the first event. There's gonna be more, maybe in like 1 or 2 weeks. We don't really know the release date, but it should be soon. There's gonna be a continuation of that arc. We've done one of those streams on the channel. That one is, for example, is the other Babylon. So that one is the one with the goddess and everything. That's the event Babylon, basically. It only has the story mostly takes place in events, and the fantasy god. That's the fantasy weapon stories. Those are also from the other Babylon. But yeah. Chloe turned around and waved waved to the two of them. Reached out to pick up a small bag from the car and walked out. What a sensible child. Isn't it a bit too sensible? Well, I've been serving this customer for a long time. This kid actually has very weak desires. Although she occasionally says she wants something, she would give up after a little persuasion, as if she didn't care about anything. Like what happened just now, she wanted to go right for some reason. Probably something she wanted to see, but right after said okay, but I'd have to call my wife, because I need to basically set the hotel stuff that we got. We have to change that, and she just suddenly said no. That's kind of sad, actually. Does she do that all the time, like denying her own wishes in a way? Isn't that the best? It would be easier for us to work without any ideas. That's kind of sad though. How can you say such a thing? As a bodyguard, you naturally have to pay attention to the various characteristics and habits of your employer. These are all signals. I'm in old hands, so I'll learn more. Senior. Oh, she's back. She's still wearing her school uniform. What's the signal, Senior? Signal probably means she wants to read for a while on the way. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I really like that uniform, by the way. Waves. Look, Miss Chloe, is this a greeting to us? She's really polite, but it seemed like the direction she waved her hand is a little wrong, which means she's waving at someone else? The bodyguard stretched out his hand and was about to respond, but he found a taxi slowly stopped in front of Chloe. Is she calling a taxi? Yes, she's calling a taxi. Is she ditching the bodyguards now? What is this? Why did she call a taxi? Hey, could it be that... Is she going to the direction on the right that she wanted to go? I think maybe this time she's not standing by and doing nothing. Why did she call a taxi? At the same time, Chloe lowered her head and communicated with the driver. A nod. Opened the car door. Finally, she raised her head, faced the direction of the two bodyguards and said something to them. Still thinking about it, my interpretation is that this is a sign to run away. That lip shape is... Au revoir! She literally just said, nope. I'm tired of this. What? I think she just ditched the bodyguards. Oh my god. Maybe she doesn't always just deny her own desires. I'm glad. I want Chloe from you so much. I hope they get a banner eventually soon because I also need them. Kaguya, where are you? I'm sure we'll see your Kaguya eventually. What are awakens in lore? I mean, awakens are just kind of like you awaken them, but they have their own lore. So it's kind of like any character. Some are canon, some are not. You just have to read like each character's backstory. Imagine like artifacts. I'm comparing to a different term, but it's completely different. But either way, in artifacts you have the lore, right? So imagine that, but instead of being about a random place or a person in vague details, it's about a character. So like always about a character, because I mean it's a character image. So yeah, basically that. But even the Awakens himself, I mean, you have, for example, the Gianna Kizuna from the event of Gianna Eastring, and there was another one, Teresa Kizuna's from the post Reborn 15 event. Those are main story related. So you got, for example, your School of You Awakens. Those are, of course, well, School of You related. So they're not always just about Babylon. They're not always just about Godheads, just about main story. There's like different ones. So it's kind of like really, I mean, it's like a character really. They can be from anywhere. Falls to you to know where they're from, but yeah. Maybe she wants to leave the bodyguards? Avoiding, I don't think it's avoiding monitoring, to be honest. Maybe leaving the bodyguards though. Chinese friend, yeah. She spoke in French. Houkai and Jizi and Houkai back third. A lot of differences. However, I'm sorry, I'm probably not going to be describing it on this stream, because we'd be here for a while. The bodyguard reacted quickly. Don't be silly, she's preparing to leave here. That's a taxi that can get you out of town. Another bodyguard also reacted. Chase after her, why? I mean, I guess their employer technically is probably their parents, right? But still. How long does downloading an X patch take? Varies a lot. Depending on your PC and internet and stuff. For example, downloading the game for me takes around like an hour, maybe like 50 minutes. A patch like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, but 30 minutes probably. But I've heard people that takes 10 hours to download the game for some reason, so it really depends on you, to be honest. I'm not sure. Can't really say an exact time. It varies a lot between people. Village, countryside. Countryside village, I guess. The taxi slowly stopped. We are where you said, little girl. The village is just a few steps ahead. This is the driver, by the way. Come to think of it, why are you coming to this countryside alone? How about I wait for you here? It's getting late, and if something happens to you here, it will be very difficult for me to deal with it. Oh, it's okay. I just have one more thing to ask you. Chloe took out her cell phone and put it in front of the driver. What's this? Oh, a video website. In the picture, the camera shakes and passes through the country house and then scans the forest path. There is a humming melody running through it. Humming? As in like maybe Chloe's? Melody running through it from beginning to end. So it's a rural scenery vlog? The filming is okay. The music is pretty good too. Why did you pause? Mr. Driver, look here. Chloe pointed to a certain frame in the picture where behind the layers of trees was a shrine. A shrine? Is that what you came here for? Oh, I've never seen this before, but I'm not familiar with the area. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for sending me here. I will find it myself. Chloe said goodbye to the driver and walked towards the village alone. I wonder if Kaguya might be from this village. Chloe's so pretty. Help. Yeah, she's so pretty, honestly. So do you plan on making a... Ooh, yeah, the splash art as well. Bro, why is her design so peak? I really like all the versions of her, to be honest. Like, the black color, black and white color really fits well with her hair. So you plan on making a stream about lore anytime soon? I have talked a lot about... If I talked about that, which, I mean, it's not really a topic I'm that interested in, because I kind of I play both Houkai and Back 3rd and Houkai Gakuen too. But because the way I see it, and I know a lot of people don't agree with this because they heard it from an interview in 2017 and said, oh, the dev said so it must be right. But it doesn't really hold that true anymore, so at this point I think like the connection is more of a theory than a fact. So I don't really think of them as connected. I kind of just play it for their own stories. But if I made a video about lore, like the comparisons in lore, I would probably make it as a video rather than a stream. But I'm probably, at least not right now, I'm not really intending to do it. I would probably do other stuff first. Maybe in the future, yeah, but yeah, not sure, to be honest. But just, I don't think they're that connected, to be honest. I will say some things really quickly. So, Houkai in the GGZ, in GGZ comes from another universe. Confirm, like, universe. We're talking different universe. Not world, not from outer space, which I mean also in Houkai Back 30 it is. Talking about an entirely different universe, and that universe has its own lore. So in that, it already differs because we know mostly Imaginary Tree as one universe. I mean, a really big universe. And a very complex one, but still a universe. So in that it's already different. But also Stigmata is different. The way the quote-unquote resets, and I say quote-unquote because it's technically not a reset in GGZ, is very different as well. In GGZ it refers more to Stigmata, while Stigmata Terminal specifically as well. While in Houkai Back 3rd it's more about time. So like there's a lot of even Urshers in GGZ function differently from Houkai Back 3rd. That's why like I really don't think the Honkais are connected at all. Like of course it started as the same thing. Houkai Back 3rd even started with a well basically a variation of GGZ. Like the beginning was a lot of it was the same. But from a certain point onwards it started differing more and more until now where they're just a different thing, to be honest. What are the units when compared to Awakens? Units? What do you mean? Oh, the characters? I mean, the characters are what you play as, right? So, like, well, I don't really have any characters in GGZ. It's Ian. My main account is in GP, so can't really show you most of them. But the characters and skins are what you play as, while Kizunas or Awakens, which are all this. All the Kizunas are not just Awakens, but also wallpapers or characters can also have the Kizuna here. Those are what you have on your main screen. So kind of like your bridge, except you can. I really like this one. You can really just pick like the Kizunas out here and select them here. And a lot of the Kizunas have their own lore. So this is probably what you're referring to. For example, actually, Sin doesn't have much because it's one of the characters. For example, Skula Yu, she doesn't have it any either. Hold up, find a character that has it. For example, this character, which I believe is from Babylon, they have their own lore here. You have to unlock it through just using the badge more. And also, for example, does Fran have it? No. Okay, I can't really give you any examples on my... Hold up. I gotta open GP for that. We'll check in a bit. I can give you some examples in a bit about like how the different Awakens are, but I gotta log on to my main account. You Syrian, yeah. What you gotcha for? Well, Awakens as well, though some of those are from events. So for example, this badge has an Awaken, so you can awaken this badge, but it's a badge. A badge is basically like say your buffs and stuff. Like it buffs your stats in a specific ways. The stats are over here. For dress as well is part of the builds. They also have Awakens and characters, which, yeah, for example, in this banner you can get Sin. So, I mean, when you play it as a chibi model, let me. Where do you check it? Is it here? Yeah, so right now there's sin in the banner. So you got to for characters, skins, which I mean it's kind of like the characters give you like stigmata buffs, so they have their own buffs, while skins are just cosmetic. And you got to for weapons, which affect your like gameplay itself, and the badges and dresses, which are just like buffs as well for your build. So that's what and familiars, but that's something else. It looks like the banner the team has been talking about. Yeah, it's happened recently. You have the new character also, yeah, for example, which is an example I can give you. This character right here is from main story. So like it's an awaken, I'm assuming it'll probably have its own lore in the Kizuna, but it is from main story, not from Babylon, for example. Okay, I logged in. I can show you. Okay, so Kizunas. For example, you have not that Mei. Some Mei that has a... For sure you have to go later on. Okay, it has to be an awaken. This one, for example. It has lore. I wonder if it is actually... I haven't read this lore, so... So this is Kyusha. This is obviously not from Babylon. If I go ahead and put the lore on machine translate. Wait, Japanese. I think it's about probably Kyushu as a kid. But yeah, basically you got your main story. Like this Kizuna, for example, it's your main story. This one, for example, main story. And then you got... It's really from anything, to be honest. Because then you have, for example... This Rin. This Rin is from School AU. So that in itself is already a completely separate story. And then you got, for example, well, every fantasy legend being from the other Babylon. But an example that isn't a fantasy legend... We have, for example, this character. This is from Babylon. So, again, it can really be from anything. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be from a specific story. Alright, let's continue though. Child key show, yeah. You can unlock them by upgrading your weapons. Yeah, you do go through an awakening. Which is just a term that is basically unlocking a character's image. Maybe I can show you in a quick example. This character I think has it. This weapon. So you click on this button right here. I have enough, for example. Use these materials. It's just a weapon. I mean, it's just a weapon, yeah. But you use these materials and you unlock the Kizuna. So this is Dainslet, not the other Dainslet. But yeah, now that you unlock a Kizuna, it's right here. As you use the weapon more, or badge, or whatever it is, you will unlock these stories and also get rewards for it. Some stories are not canon, by the way. I'm talking about you, Yoxathos, so freaking overrated. But yeah, that's basically what an awaken is. And well, you don't just get Kizunas from awakens. You get, for example, these Kizunas from just getting the character. You get this Kizuna, well, this wallpaper, which counts as a Kizuna from the crystal shop, and well, previously it was from an event, which does not have lore. It's just a cool wallpaper that you can have. But yeah. Tia and Luya, wait, what do you mean? Oh, did you mean the characters in the GP login screen? If that's what you mean, it's actually Persephone, and I don't know the name of the other girl, to be honest, but I think it was Persephone's mentor. Okay, what is this? We are in the forest, yes. Wait, let me get machine translate here. Defeat the enemy with a sonic boom. Oh, it's the sonic boom mechanic we heard earlier. Houkai-chan, defeating an enemy with a not-medical trigger sonic boom, which can directly... Yes, we've heard this. Okay.
奏响吧，第一乐章。新的乐器，在我的谱线上盛放吧。
Oh, that's cool.
观众不少呢。
Who has a sonic boom? This has a yellow
奏
sonic
响
boom.
吧，第一乐章。
I really need the Chloe skin. Anime smart with yellow nose cause sonic booms at a wide range. Where are you getting translations? Well, I don't know Chinese, so I'm getting machine translations. And well, sometimes if I need, I'll use the screenshots and put it in Google Image Translate. Don't use Yandex unless you really have to, because Yandex tends to be a bit less accurate. And for the story itself, a lot of it I get it from the GZ cutscene interpreter, which I'll get the link in a bit. But I recommend, if you do translate page, do it on phone. At least for me, I don't know if it's for everyone. Phone tends to be more accurate than PC. No idea if why, or if that's just my devices, but yeah. I'm talking about the familiar.
先收盛放吧。
Oh.
你们挡住路了。奏响吧。
Oh. I forgot I knew one of their names. Like, I had only heard of them. I don't know what their
旋律
story
总在
is.
这里卡顿。
I completely forgot about them. You mean the ones that were on banner,
第
right?
二乐章。
The ones that even have a ult where they're kind of together holding
新的乐
hands.
器。旋律总在这里卡顿。奏响吧，第一乐章，飞跃吧。
I have to defeat enemies with Sonic Boom though, so they gotta be close
观
to
众
each
不少
other.
呢。
It's like here I would defeat the one in the middle,
你们
probably.
挡住路了。
There you go.
奏响吧，第一乐章。
Okay, 9 out of
记忆的
30.
黑影吗？
Defeat the one here.
下一次，也请这样和我一起演奏吧。
You hear clapping in the victory screen?
人偶是在叫我吗？
Okay, we got another gameplay stage. Oh, look at the entry animation. 40
在
enemies
我
with
的
Sonic
谱
Boom.
先收盛放吧。
Oh, it should have been the yellow one first.
记忆的黑影吗？
Okay, yellow.
奏响吧，第一乐章。
Yellow.
都是一些不和谐音。
This will not hit it, will it?
飞
Oh, it
跃
does.
吧，
Okay.
第二乐章。
Yep, I see.
奏响吧，第一乐章。观众不少呢。
I just need Chloe and Kaguya familiars to read on in
第二乐
GP.
章。记忆
Then
的黑
again,
影吗？
actually, maybe wait after 11.0 because I want to pull for a lot of Arcaria
观众不少呢。
and preferably several ranks, maybe. If I can.
出现吧，找到你了，我追寻的音乐之灵。
After the event, can you still access the story like an archive? Yesn't. So, like these cutscenes, you can reread them again. All the newer stories, like this one's right now, as far as I know, you can. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure you can.
幕布已经拉开，准备
Some
上场表演
characters,
了。
some of the stories you will need to go. Okay, hold on. Some stories you will need to click on a little button, so you won't actually enter the stage. The button is like the play button, the clip button. This button right here, but like outside before you enter the stage. And some stories you cannot reread, but those are usually older ones because all the newer stories they typically have that button.
这一次可以弹奏
Oh,
出
also
完
you
整
mean
的乐章
events
吗
as well. Some events yes, some sadly not. But you can access them in the interpreter. The link the thing I mentioned. They have the events because well, it takes them from the files, so you can read them there. In the forest. The sun sets in the west. Chloe looked up and saw Torii gates on the mountain in the distance and took out her cell phone to compare the images. It's somewhat similar. Let's look in this direction. Chloe then continued to move forward. Ahead is a bamboo forest with dense branches and leaves. Looks like we can get there soon, and we can figure out the rest later. Where is she going, I wonder? After a moment. I didn't expect it would take longer and longer. I can't tell. How long have I been walking now? It's evening? Where is this place? Lost. So dark, I can't see the road. It's not a big problem. There are people living nearby. Even if you can't find it at night, it'll be easy to walk to the nearby village along the path tomorrow morning. The wrist is shaking. This is the body's reply. I seem to be a little afraid of the dark. Seems that my family has protected me too well in the past few years. She's afraid of the dark? Just wait until daytime. She's afraid of the dark? Hold up. That's interesting. Something has to be done. I ate the food that I had bought in advance at the rest stop, and the feeling in my stomach disappeared. But the emotions in my heart did not dissipate. It seems that just filling my stomach is not enough. What should I do then? Let's do this. Chloe took out her violin. Music. Yes, there is music. And there's that music. That music? That in quotations? Chloe opened the video on her phone again, took out her violin and started playing. The corridors made up of countless steps are suspended in the air, and the bricks and tiles made up of the musical notation become pebbles for paving the steps, floating in the air and breathing freely. At the end that is invisible, in the distance is a door that glitters with glory. Chloe stepped into the void, but she did not feel fear. Huh? The bricks and tiles made up the musical score became pebbles for paving the steps and caught her. She was already very familiar with this place. Every time Chloe plays, I occasionally enter such a space. Is it like in her own mind? Kinda like how Artemis got so into it that she thought the play was real? Therefore, she has come to this place countless times. She felt at peace. The music here. But unexpectedly, a beam of light flashed across her eyes. The door at the end of the corridor, for some reason, it was now just in front of me, as if I could reach it with my hand. Chloe opened her eyes wide. She began to run towards the glowing hall. I tried to reach the door, and I almost did. But I almost did. The next second after she stretched out her hand forward, the golden corridor continued to lengthen. Chloe's own existence was also infinitely extended. The whole world came to a huge pause in an instant. Chloe's consciousness was pushed back to reality. On the screen of the mobile phone placed on the piano case, the video was stopped at the last frame. As expected, she failed to arrive this time. That's all we can do. We only know the first movement, that's all we can do. No entry, no understanding, no touching of what is lost. What was she looking for? So dark. Yes, I forgot everything. It's night now. The light is only an illusion. Just an illusion. Is that so? Light? Is that feeling still there? Can I still pursue it? Then I must continue. The stars and the moon have disappeared, the bamboo shadows are modeled, and the musician who is pursuing the elusive is still chasing the fireflies. Finally, in the bamboo forest bathed in the moonlight, fireflies are usually associated with Kaguya. Hold up. Finally, fireflies stopped? Ah. The musician was disappointed at first because she realized that the light was not an extension of her own thoughts. It was a firefly then? It was a real light, held in a person's hand. My train of thought was still interrupted, and I still couldn't remember it. Then the figure said, I found you, huh? What's with the sky? I think it was just getting night and it was cloudy, probably. Kaguya? Yeah. Hey, they meet. She was a girl dressed in a shrine maiden's costume. So yeah, I think it is a shrine maiden. If I miss Chloe and shrine maiden Kaguya. For real though. Slash I don't know. Yeah, I think you were right though. Seemed to be a clergy person nearby. She seemed to be talking, and only when I got closer did I hear her voice. Can you hear me? Are you lost? The person raised the lamp to her face, illuminating her face hidden in the night. Is it the light that illuminates her, or is she who illuminates the night? Her name should be Kaguya. Hold up, how do you know? Is the wind in the forest that strong? You can definitely hear it. My name is Kaguya, and I live near the shrine here. What's your name? Aww. Chloe. I'm excited for this. How did I guess it right? I mean, to be honest, we were referring to a shrine earlier, so it's not impossible to guess. Ah, the market. At the market, sorry. Yeah. The child speaking. It's the princess sister. Huh? What do you mean? Princess sister, you came so early today? The children gathered around immediately. Everyone pushed and shoved, and finally took out the newly bought toys. This is my new bike! Ow, a bicycle! By the way, there's a name. I'm not sure if his name is accurate, so... Anyways, it's just a children's name, so I don't think, like, they're gonna appear anymore. Xiaoya can ride a bicycle already. I'm so smart, I can learn it quickly. I'm looking forward to it. She sounds so kind, though. I always feel that the princess seems to be a little happier today than usual. Really? I wonder why. Joking. Because a guest from the city came yesterday. A sister from the city? What's the big deal? We only need Sister Kaguya. Hey, don't say that. If there are new people, the festival will be more lively, right? Kaguya prepared a lot of things, made breakfast, and went to find Chloe at her residence near the shrine. I wonder if she feels comfortable living in that room. She looks like a city person. Would she feel uncomfortable sleeping on a village quilts all of a sudden? Thinking of this, Kaguya pushed open Chloe's door. Chloe? Eh? I didn't expect the guest room to be empty. Chloe isn't here? In the empty room, all daily necessities were neatly arranged, and the quilt and sheets were not wrinkled at all. Could it be that what I saw last night was a god, or was it an illusion? No, it wasn't. Until the long sound of piano came from the backyard. Chloe ran to the backyard, and the heavy stone in her heart finally fell. Chloe, are you here? Chloe? 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 Chloe didn't react and just played to herself. Kaguya felt a little lost. She suddenly had a feeling that Chloe, who had completely immersed herself in the world of music, was so far away from her. Kaguya could only observe Chloe from behind. Watching her devote herself to her performance and explore the same movement over and over again. This process was not smooth. Every time the music could not continue, a look of pain appeared on Chloe's face. The broken music turned into a dark sea, in which Chloe's body sank and floated. The corridor leading to the gate of glorious light broke countless times when people stepped on the same step. She fell. She returned to where she was. Chloe! I think maybe she immerses herself a little bit too much. The cry became like a ray of light shining into the broken world, and Chloe raised her head. Chloe! Hit the room, you two. So true. Ah, is it Miss Kaguya? Although she is not wearing the gorgeous clothes she wore yesterday, Miss Kaguya is still very energetic today. Sorry, I was too focused on my performance just now and kept you waiting for a long time. Because I went to the market this morning and it would not be good if I got goddess's clothes dirty. I think probably meant like Shrine Maiden, I guess. The Shrine Maiden clothes. It says goddesses in MTL, but yeah. Oh, it is a shrine, so. Well, thank you for bringing me out to the bamboo forest last night. Bringing me out of the bamboo forest, sorry. Otherwise, I really wouldn't know what to do. Hey, it's just a small thing, it's okay. Is she crying? Hold up, look at her. Are those tears of joy or something? Oh my god, Hikari playing though. Just call me Kaguya, and I'll call you Chloe too. So, what was Chloe doing here in the village alone? It's not so common these days to see kids from big cities coming to our countryside. Is that so? I came here to find a sheet of music. Because the clue was near this village, I entered the bamboo forest. A sheet of music? Why are you looking for a sheet of music? The reason... Miss Kaguya, don't worry about it. Please look at this. Chloe clicked the play button, so about that video, huh? On the phone screen. The video started playing in the village, and the girl's soft humming came out from the player port of the mobile phone. Chloe stopped moving. Because while quietly waiting for the song to finish, a voice humming softly with the ending overlapping continued from outside the turned off mobile phone screen. It was Kaguya, who was humming with her eyes closed in front of me. It was the same voice, the same melody. Wait, was it Kaguya who recorded it? A convenient coincidence, but not surprising. After all, I came here knowing that my target would be here. The girl humming in the video is the person in front of me. Oh, so this is what you are looking for. Kaguya opened her eyes and pointed at herself happily. Oh. Isn't it a coincidence that the person singing in this video is none other than me in front of you? That's Kaguya. Chloe opened her eyes wide. That's right, I made this video. So of course I had the sheet of music that Chloe was looking for. And that's not all. Kaguya concealed a smile on her face and looked at Chloe expectantly. I have the complete score, not the first movement, but the whole score. Oh my god. Chloe suddenly came closer and held Kaguya's hand. Already? Get her room. I'm joking. Is she blushing? Hold up, look at her face. Why is it redder than usual? I know Chloe is very excited, but there is no need to get so close suddenly. Please give me a price? Question mark. Huh? Well, any price is fine, Miss Kaguya. As long as I can buy this song, I don't care about the price. I've already said that it's not about the price. Is this your local folk music? I won't use it for commercial performances, just for learning purposes. Please think about it again. Stop pestering me like this. It's so important to you. Right. Let me think. I don't need money. Oh, by the way, the festival here is about to start. If Chloe wants music scores, why not come and help? Festival? Yes, it's a festival where everyone gathers together to thank the gods. You want to get that done? Mm-hmm. How should I put it? I want to do it very well. So good that people will remember it for a long time. Did you make a wish? Well, and the gods responded, and I owe them a thank you. Can this get any gear and live happily ever after together? Got it. No matter what it is, as long as it's related to the festival, I will help. It's not just about working hard, having fun is also part of the festival. So, is that it? No, but a promise is a promise. I can do anything you ask. When will we all get married? You really do ship them, huh? Honestly, very fair. Same. Huh? Oh, are we going to bury ourselves here and then in parentheses, what are we going to buy here? Is that a wrong way of speaking or what was that? What? It's a bit noisy here. Oh! And you covered your face with the handkerchief so I can't hear you. Oh, I think it's just the what she heard versus what was supposed to be said, right? Oh, wait a second. It's no, it's different. No, some symbols are straight up different. Okay, never mind. A tractor making a lot of noise. Chicken. I'm not about to imitate chicken sounds. What are we going to buy here? Basically everything sold in the vegetable market is raw poultry. I'm sorry, let me check machine translation for that. Okay. Chloe may have never touched unprocessed food in her life, so it's normal for her to be uncomfortable with it. The children started to make a fuss. Wow, a young lady from the city, a young lady. Can't stand the sight of raw meat. I can't stand it. Why are you saying that? Chloe glanced over. How scary. The city lady's eyes are murderous. Run away. Oh, come on. She doesn't harm you anyone. They all ran away. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Let me take you around here. There are so many interesting things in the rural market, such as a fish stall. This fish is so lively. Wow. The fish caught in the hand, flicked its tail, so it's still alive. Careful, stall holder. The stall owner was a little anxious. It's just that I was flashed with water. It's no big deal. Thank you, Uncle. I'll keep this fish. Next. Yes, I must let Chloe try this. A dessert shop. This Japanese confectionery is delicious. It's made by our famous master chef. You can't eat it outside the village. It's really different. Right. Come on. There are so many good things. Let's go shopping together. Oh.
幕布已经拉开，准备上场表演了。
Alright, so another one of those gameplay thingies, defeat enemies with Sonic Boom.
在我的谱线上盛放吧。什么？奏响吧，第一乐章。你们挡住路了，观众不少呢。都是一些不和谐的。什么？记忆的黑影吗？奏响吧，找到你了，我追寻的音乐之灵。
Day and night store. Music of destiny, please always guide me in the direction of progress. The two walk together on the streets of the market. Isn't this Kaguya? She's here to visit the market. What to buy today? Along the way, the people greeted Kaguya enthusiastically. Hello, hello. Taramaru. Hello, Grandma. Kaguya also greeted everyone enthusiastically, calling out their names one by one. So, I want this, this, and this. Kaguya suddenly thought of something and raised her head proudly. Chloe, let me tell you, I'm very familiar with this place. I can calculate the prices of the things sold in the store without even looking at them. The total amount of money is $19.80. She's so excited. After saying that, Kaguya opened her eyes confidently. The old man sitting in the store smiled and made the number 12 with his hands. Oh, it's so cheap. Chloe glanced at the price tag calmly and said in a moment, "It's $19.12. So she was correct. It says yuan here, so I don't think it's cents, but either way, it's just currency. Oh, it really is 19. And then MTL says, so one interpreter says 19.12 yuan, and this is $19.12. So, well, either way, it's a currency, so it's one of the two. Probably yuan. I'm assuming that would make more sense for a CN game. Surely 19.12. Grandpa, you don't have to deliberately give me a low price. Chicken noises. Chloe, help me. That chicken is coming. Picks up the bamboo basket and covers it. Why don't these Pocket products have packaging bags? You mean the chicken? Yeah, maybe. Maybe because it's alive yet at the moment. First, there's no handmade one. But it's delicious. What are you happy about? It's nothing. Forget it. Come here and I'll pick the chicken. Hold up. I'll pick the chicken feathers off your head? What do you mean? Come on. His head is right as expected of the musician. Her hands are steady. That mask is funny. You'll see once you see it. I remember it was on these shelves at the very top. Give it to me. Hey, isn't his face weird? Or is it like mask or what? Wait, I'm a bit confused about this part. It's very strange. This is a form of folk art expression. Why is there such a reaction? Let me show you how to wear it. I think it's a mask. How? When I hear your voice, I feel it. It is very reliable and no longer feels funny. It's magical. So they went to a lot of places. I think that was about a mask. A loud noise. Thank you for taking us back with your tractor. The two people went out shopping for a day and were taken home by a farmer on a tractor. I'm so happy today. Is Chloe happy? Maybe in comparison, I was thinking more about the music. Hold up, let me check here. Am I happy? I think there was a line skipped. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, I was the one who accidentally skipped the line. Oopsies. Happy. I don't have much experience with this kind of feeling. Oh, wait, that's kind of sad. Maybe in comparison, I was thinking more about the music. Yeah, I skipped that line accidentally. Wait, it's kind of sad though. Huh. A piece of music. Then I'll tell Chloe about the second movement now. I don't know if that is there. What's the term for like music? Like the different. I don't know if it's acts or something. I don't know. Either way, we're talking. When I say movement, we're talking about music here. I'm sure there's probably a more accurate term. I don't think that's the term, but I'll probably just refer to it as that because I'm not sure what the term is. Yeah. All right. Chloe immediately took out her violin and prepared to play. Are we going to start right now? I thought memorizing the music and practicing it would take some time. But Chloe is not an ordinary person. Chloe is a genius. It's placed on the strings, and the melody that is exactly consistent with the music score comes from the fingertips. Kaguya was a little stunned. She did it first try, wow. Chloe entered the dark space again. Oh no, she's hallucinating. I'm joking. Are you here again? So familiar yet different. Using the connected 5-line system as a bridge, Chloe tightly leaped onto it. The strong wind that used to blow towards her now seemed to lift her body and carry her forward. She felt that she had finally touched the door that she had never reached in the darkness. Pushing forward. To the light flashed, behind the door was a mountain of cherry blossom trees. Continuing forward, the chirping and cicadas in the summer and fruits in the autumn, and the snow in the winter. The beautiful scenery of the 4 seasons overlap and change before her eyes. After the second movement was over, Chloe saw Kaguya was watching her silently nearby. As their eyes met, it seemed as if some emotion was brewing in the quiet air. Child, wow, is a kiss coming next? Hello? What is this? Are we shipping them already? I'm joking. A group of children were leaning against the wall, sticking their heads out to observe. Hey, stop talking nonsense. Why is your face a little red? I know they were probably just joking, but, Yes, Chloe suddenly finished playing, and I was just engrossed in listening that I didn't react. Really, thanks for the compliment. It really sounds so good. So, Chloe, why play this piece? Did you pursue this piece? You pursued it so much. Is it an important thing to you? Chloe and Kaguya are skin, right? Yeah, they have skins. Kaguya is free from the story. Chloe is gacha, so you'd have to bowl for her. Why did I pursue this piece? Chloe was silent for a long time. I have no idea. I think I've known this song since I was born, huh? Like, very young? But my memories of childhood are fuzzy. So all I can do is keep playing it over and over again exhaustively. Because every time I play it, I touch upon a lost memory, a door. Oh, so could that thing she sees maybe be just her remembering a certain part of her past, but like very unclearly? Sorry, this might confuse Kaguya, but I have no other way, so I can only use music to search day after day for 10 years, trying to pick up the lost memories. So it's a memory then. Maybe I just want to know why, so I keep playing. Kaguya didn't say anything and wanted to hear more from Chloe, but a noisy voice came from behind her. Child, are they kissing each other? Oh my god. The children are so shipping them. They're not kissing, but they're so shipping them, honestly. Been waiting for a long time. Oh my god. So urgent. Ah, go away! Kaguya shyly drove the shyly. I'm joking. Partially drove the children away. I told you not to be so impatient. Sister Kaguya is shy. Let's wait here for a while and let them think we've left. They will definitely kiss soon. Oh my god, that is so funny. I'm gonna screenshot that. They're giving a marriage couple vibes. Kaguya watched that. Wait, I think I accidentally skipped the line. Yeah, I did. Hold on. Kaguya watched as several heads popped out from behind the wall again. They're still watching it. Oh, these kids are so disobedient. Do you want me to chase them away? Ah, drive them away? No need. I think they're just scared of Chloe, too. Kaguya waved her hands quickly. I just can't do anything about them there, but they are actually pretty good kids. Good children. Oh, that's right. I remembered. Kaguya's eyes, which had just been silent, lit up again. My request for the next movement is... let the kids perform at the celebration. Okay. The next day in the auditorium. This is the highly respected Mr. Chloe who came from the city. Please take a seat. So serious? Is this the calmness of a senior artist? She even wore a formal dress. Clothes can change a person's mood. Didn't Kaguya also wear the clothes of the shrine? I hope everyone can focus on me and what I am going to talk about next. Chloe, dressed in formal suit, bowed to the children carefully according to stage etiquette. These kids are serious too. Well, for now at least. Princess Sister, hurry up and go to class and stop staring at Sister Chloe. And I don't think it meant class. Hold on, let me check the other MTL here. It says class. You mean like sitting or dress? The shrine? Ah. This is the first time I see Chloe wearing a dress. She looks so beautiful. You can wear it more often in the future. Oh, wait. Also, I accidentally skipped a line. Everyone, I'm about to start my lecture. Interesting. So that's what they meant by class. I was kind of confused there. Please listen carefully. The festival is not only an event to thank the gods, but also an event that brings everyone in the village together. I hope everyone can have fun in the festival, participate in it more, and feel the joy that the festival brings to everyone. Children. Okay. Now, please let Mr. Chloe start the class. Musical class or?
这一次可以弹奏出完整的乐章吗？
They're getting married? They should, I'm joking. Partially.
欢迎来到我的舞台。
Maybe they should, to be honest. Oh wait, this one first.
你们挡住路了。
I'm thinking, yeah. 48
记忆的黑
enemies.
影吗？
Search real quick. I think one of
奏
these.
响吧。
Yeah.
第一乐章都是一些不和谐音。
Any yellows? No. Then this will do. Actually, maybe it's somewhere like closer to the middle.
光到底在哪里？记忆的黑影吗？什么？光到底在哪里？观众不少呢。你们挡住路了，奏响吧。 第一乐章，飞跃吧，第二乐章。观众不少呢，飞跃吧，演奏时的这份喜悦，也想与你共享。
Chloe starts the class. Stage performance is a comprehensive art that brings together multiple art forms such as music, dance, and drama. Not sure if this is exactly accurate because it's a name, but I'm gonna say it. So heads up. As the Salier school said, stage performance is a mother of art. It can integrate various art forms to create a unique artistic experience. Below the podium, the children nodded their heads. Good. Wow. Yeah, they're sleeping. You know, Chloe, maybe actually play some music. I think they're getting bored. Does anyone have any questions? I think they're all asleep. Okay, so Chloe's good with music, but don't let her teach any like specifics. Like, don't let her like give a lecture, I guess. Okay, never mind. Hearing there's a sleepy children suddenly perked up. Teacher, where do you study? Where? I study in Wonderland. Nagazora City, Wonderland Academy. But I haven't always lived in Nagazora City. I have lived in other cities before. The other children also gradually pricked up their ears and became excited. What is your relationship with the princess? Do you sleep at the princess's house? Oh my god. The children are literally shippers. I love this. That's right. Oh no, you said that? You know they're gonna take it in another context. Oh my god. So are you having dinner? Are you guys having dinner together? Who cooks? Are you taking a bath together? Oh no. Oh no, I said they would take that in another context. Sleep together at night? These questions. Does it have anything to do with the lecture? Yeah, no, they're just asking for other reasons. She didn't know how to deal with the children's barrage of questions. But Kaguya said they were all good kids, and Chloe didn't want to blame them. Yeah, I cannot laugh, sorry, that was cringe. What are you laughing at? Look at Sister Kaguya behind you. Hey! La la la. Chloe turned around and found Kaguya dancing behind her. Her dancing was clumsy and strange, like some kind of comedy show. Oh. The children were all amused. Everyone, don't just watch, dance with me. So now it's her part. Laughing. So funny, I want to play too. I'm coming too. These are the children. How are we dancing, Chloe? A performance that... Oh no, that lacks rhythm and artistry. Oh, was that her saying, or was that... Oh no, wait, that was just narrator. Wait, was that... Wait, let me check the stream. I didn't check if that was Chloe saying or if it was narrator. Okay, no, it was narrator. She didn't say, but she thought that. Okay. If we must make a fair evaluation, this is the only arch response I can give. However, Children may just like this kind of simple joke, and their attention will be attracted by some strange movement, which is a good thing in this case. Moreover, it's not difficult to see that this is more like a release of nature than beauty. In other words, art should have a more essential... Princess Sister's dance is so weird. Look at my funny face. Look at my monster dance. Children danced and played along. Wait, let me check which line we're on. Okay. Strange. This should be a good thing. And why did she still feel a little restless? Is it because she was being made fun of? Chloe's discomfort disappeared in the next second. Because just like the gears were gradually lubricating, Kaguya's movements became more and more smooth, and her dance steps became more and more elegant. Every wave of her sleeves revealed a thrilling charm, attracting Chloe's attention. When Chloe came to her senses, Chloe found that her heart was beating violently. People just like beautiful things, and at this moment, Kaguya undoubtedly fascinated her. I think that was supposed to be the beginning of Chloe's name. I had to check because the line isn't even completed in the interpreter either. But yeah, it's the beginning of Chloe's name, so she's probably gonna calling out Chloe. Chloe, do you want to come with us? Oh, this is G. Before Kaguya, that was, by the way, narrator, she didn't ask that. Before Kaguya could say anything, Chloe picked up the violin without hesitation and began to play accompaniment. Okay. Although this was their first collaboration, there was a tacit understanding between them that required no words. Western string music and Kaguya's dance, two completely different styles blending together harmoniously in this performance. So cute, yeah. It seems very simple to watch the sisters perform. Let's try it too. Xiaojin, hold my hand. Children have strong learning abilities, but if you want them to learn, you must stimulate their interest. Then, use repetitive dance steps and muscle movements to help them remember. In parentheses, I don't think she's saying this out loud. Is that right? You think so, don't you? Since the dancers are giving hints, how can the musician not understand the romance? Slightly close your eyes, and waves of melody will come like a spring breeze. Yeah, this was so fun! That's enough. For a child, this level of coordination is about right. Duet ended. Yeah, what a great performance. It's finally done. And the kids are following along. They've all learned it. I'm so happy. I'm really so happy. Great. Chloe, give me a high five. Huh. I think she fell. Kaguya stretched out her hand and tried to high five Chloe. But before her hand touched her lower limb suddenly became weak and she was about to fall. She immediately fell into a soft embrace. She was quickly hugged by Chloe. Aww. Huh? Sister Chloe's holding Sister Princess. This is what they say on TV. A princess hug? What? A princess hug. It's a princess hug. Oh no. You stop talking nonsense. Why is your face red? Kaguya. Hold on a second. Chloe reached out and touched Kaguya's face, which was red with shyness. Kaguya, your face is so hot. This is not... I need to rest right away. Let's go. Red with shyness. A little bit of a higher body temperature. Are you trying to deny something? I'm joking. Chloe picked up Kaguya and left. Oh. Kaguya's home. Can't even sit steadily. Why are you so careless about your own strength? Guess she tired herself out a lot. Because dancing is an activity that requires the whole body and soul to be fully engaged. It's normal to run out. I'm still reading the previous line. Sorry, I accidentally skipped it. It's normal to run out of energy because I'm reading through the interpreter, so sometimes I can accidentally be out of sync with the game. Stop talking and lie down quickly. Kaguya was lying on the bed in a soft quilt, covering her chest. Chloe, I am very happy today too. So, help me open the cabinet next to me. Taking the small key, stained with sweat, Chloe opened the bedside table. Inside were various documents. The most exquisitely packaged one was the third movement, the musical score. Got it. It's troublesome to print here. Good. Is that it? Are we just going to put the music aside? Why is it different from last time? Isn't Chloe playing it right now? No, I can't be called a genius. There is no need to be so anxious in practice. I don't mind spending some time to take care of you. Oh, is she actually worried and concerned about her? Because she got so tired. No one would call themselves a genius, even if they were a genius. Kaguya muttered, burying her head back under the covers. However, I am still very happy to be cared about like this. The soft quilt muffled the sweet laughter. The two chatted quietly by the bed for a while. By the way, Chloe, let me tell you something. Many of the children who came here today do not have parents. So they especially hope to get recognition from great adults, in quotations by the way, like Chloe. Great people? Me? I'm actually not that great. You were calling yourself a genius just now. So I heard. The kids called you princess. What does this mean? Is it a special title? Princess? Maybe it's just because I'm pretty. Laughing again. Is that so? Well, Kaguya is indeed very beautiful. Interesting, Chloe. I'm joking. Oh, her face is red again. Interesting. What's wrong? Kaguya, why don't you speak? Well, I've almost recovered. Chloe, go on, practice. Go practice, sorry. Are you really alright? It's okay. Let's go. After confirming that Chloe had left, Kaguya propped herself up and climbed up from the bed. She secretly took out the pill from the packet she was carrying and swallowed it skillfully. Wait a second. Is she like physically weak or something? Maybe that's why she got tired so quickly. I hope we don't have depression here. It was not until I gulped down half a glass of water that my suppressed mood came back. Kaguya is indeed very beautiful. In quotations, Kaguya is indeed very beautiful. Isn't that what Chloe said? Yes. She's thinking about what Chloe said, huh? How could she say such things without changing her expression? As she thought about it, the girl hugged the quilt tightly. Oh my god. Oh, this is loading screen. I gotta equip that. Bro, they are shipping them. Let me get some more loading screens on here. Okay. Also, I think we might be... Ooh, wait, actually, is it gonna work? It does, okay. I think we might be able to get the Chloe and Kaguya Kizuna that I would like to get. Since we're doing Chloe and Kaguya story, might as well. Perfect time, 450 crystals. I love this crystal shop so much because all these Kizunas and wallpapers and stuff, they would be gone forever if it wasn't for this crystal shop. So it's like a permanent rerun in a way. I hope globally connected Femirines also ends up in the shop eventually. We'll see. Yellow Melody, please be quiet. Come and listen to this eternal melody with us. We also have this in the crystal shop, which is so freaking sick. Oh my god, yeah, there's the Kizuna is so wholesome. The village street. Do you really not need to take a break? No problem, Chloe, I'm fully recovered. Then I have to visit and thank the elders who prepared the ceremony one by one. There is no time to waste. Wow. See, with everyone's help, the festival is almost complete. Indeed, the path along which the two people walked was filled with festival ornaments. Well, the festival is almost ready. But Kaguya hasn't said yet. What is your next request? Haven't thought about it yet. Otherwise, why just not make it my wish that Chloe will accompany me to visit everyone? Oh, it's just a simple favor. I would have accompanied you even if you hadn't asked. There's no need to explain it specifically. Eh, really? Hey. Kaguya, your face is hot again. It turns out that you haven't fully recovered yet. No. Wait, I'm kind of concerned about Kaguya though. Is she have some physical illness or something? She had to take a pill earlier? Kaguya lowered her head and stared at the ground. In the house. Thank you all for helping us prepare for the festival these days. Yes, although I asked everyone to help, in fact, we only did a little bit of work, and everyone else completed more. Villagers. Ah, that's because Chloe was originally here to help. Kaguya was originally here to help. Before Kaguya could finish her words, the villager suddenly answered loudly. Everyone would feel embarrassed if she was left to run around all by herself, laughing. After the villager finished speaking, she quickly turned to Chloe. Please accept this gift. Yes, we haven't thanked this guest yet. For me? Yes. A group of old men and women came up to express their gratitude, and some even gave gifts. Yeah, so with Chloe helping Kaguya all the time, the festival was arranged very smoothly. That's right, it's great that Miss Chloe can come to the village this time. Did I do anything remarkable? It would be disrespectful to refuse it. No, thank you so much. Everyone wished to speak. Well, there are too many people. It's a bit boring. Elders, there's no need to be like this. Is there any shop on to get a fantasy core? Yes. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't know how it works yet. I'll show you after this stage. I'm not sure how the currency works though. I just know it's from any event and you can get that currency. So the grandmother, I'm assuming this probably just refers to like an old lady who lives in the alley, doesn't want to come again this time. Huh? The grandma in the alley. Oh, it's her. I haven't seen her out for a long time. She should live alone and no one takes care of her. Oh, or someone can look after her. In that case... Kaguya pulled Chloe over. I've made up my mind, Chloe. Your uncle, aunts, grandparents? Chloe and I still have things to do. Are you going to call that grandma out? Well, since it's a festival, I hope no one is unhappy. At the grandma's home. Yeah, I think it's just an old lady, probably. Kaguya pulled... It says her grandma, but I'm pretty sure it's just an elder lady. Pulled the grandma's sleeve and gently massaged her legs. Grandma, why don't you come and join us? The festival is lively, right? You'll definitely have a lot of fun. No. Festival? What is a oh no. Is age taking a toll on her? What is a festival? We don't hold any festivals in our village. No, the festival is a festival to thank the gods, right? We held it last year and the year before last, and everyone in the village is ready. Preparing for a festival? No, everyone is busy building a house. I think this is age taking a toll on her. I don't know. The dirt on the ground was scattered all over the ground, and the houses collapsed to the ground. This is not the narrator speaking, by the way, it's the lady. The village auditorium is still used for studies. Don't try to trick me into going there. Wait, what? Having said that, she turned around and ignored the person. What's going on? What Grandma said sounds a bit confusing. Let me think. The old auditorium in the village was demolished many years ago. So, Grandma's consciousness seems to be stuck in the past? Must be because she was stimulator. Her grandma is not always like this. But in this case, persuasion alone will be of no use. I can't just give up like this. What should I do? Maybe Chloe knows, actually. She sometimes gets herself into that state where she remembers a memory of the past, but doesn't remember clearly, so... But she gets so immersed into music, so when she does that... Let me think. I could go make something delicious. With that, Kaguya ran into the kitchen. Chloe stood in the living room waiting, observing the furnishings in the old lady's house. I'm done. Grandma, would you like to try it? It smells so good. I want to eat it too. Gulp. No reaction at all? Kaguya felt a little lost. I just lowered my head, and in a trance, the whole world in front of me was busy. Can't hold on any longer. Should you go home and rest? Wait, is this the sound of a piano? Kaguya looked back and saw that it was Chloe who had brought it out on a musical instrument from somewhere and was playing it. You... At the other end of the room, the old lady who had just been indifferent to everything was now completely frozen in place. She opened her eyes wide and opened her mouth, as if she wanted to say something, but no more sound came out. Could it be... there is any progress? You guys... Oh wait, sorry, I skipped the line. Kaguya hurried forward. You guys... What are you doing? Get out! Never mind, I think she's a bit angry. Huh? Outside the door. We were kicked out. I don't know if we can help her. Well, I thought things were finally turning around, but I didn't expect Grandma would get even angrier. Kaguya picked up a leaf from the ground, played with it in her hands boredly, and looked up at Chloe. Chloe, what is going on? Why were you suddenly playing the violin? And why is Grandma suddenly reacting to it? While you were cooking, I took a look at the interior furnishings in Grandma's house. There was a shrine at home in which placed photos of her as a middle-aged person. Of a middle-aged person and a young girl. This should be her husband and daughter. Oh wait, a middle-aged man and a young girl. In that shrine, that is to say, well, in that photo, her daughter was playing. I looked for it and found an old violin. So it occurred to me that I could do this to try to remember, I guess. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, question mark. I see, that must have been the big earthquake 10 years ago. Did they die? I guess that would explain why it would make her be so angry. A big earthquake? I had no idea. At that time, there was a very big earthquake. The parents of those children who always came to play with me also died in the earthquake. Squeak? Kaguya's words were interrupted. The wooden door of the room suddenly opened, and a hoarse voice and an old face emerged from the shadows. The lady? The little girl with black hair? Come in. Huh? Kaguya? Then I'll go in first. Chloe gestured to Kaguya. Okay, hold on. Also, you cannot replay this stage, I think. I'm afraid. Because there's no play button here. So I don't think that dialogue we did just now is replayable, I'm afraid. Okay, the shop is this. And, well, this is the event shop. So, the current event currency. And then there's this. Which I don't know if it's the same as the other. Is it? Okay, so the currency that used to be a part of here is no longer here. The other purple currency. It seems to be in this shop. And here you can buy the stuff you already could in the other shop, as well as... Well, it seems a lot more weapons, to be honest. Though they're not that good. They're relatively cheap, though. Wait, what about the Awakens? Let me check. Wait, wrong ones. What's this? See, all these can be bought from here. Now, these are already available. Oh, it just changed to this currency. Oh, wait, because it was... Okay, I get it. It was... These were the currency that were bought with green shards. Green shards and rotary trial got removed. So, they basically used this purple currency. I think that's the same currency that we have in... I can't check as well. I didn't have any save because, well, I started playing, like, recently in this account. But I think the purple currency is going to be used for this. So, all the weapons that you could buy with green shards are going to be with this. Same for the shop Kizunas. They now are bought with 1,200 of these, and these two that cost $999 are still in here, so they're more expensive. But everything else costs 1,200. So if you want to get all these Kizunas, this might be harder to get 1,200 than 6,000 of the green shards. I might recommend doing rotary trial for this before it's gone, because it might be harder. Then you have this shop, so these are for the materials. It's also with this currency now. And same for the core. Wait. Sorry, I have to go get water afterwards. But yeah, the core and these things are also now with the purple currency, the other purple currency. This not the one that you can use here, the other type. So I recommend saving that if you can. So that's the shop for the fantasy core. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Need to go to the bathroom as well and get some water as well. Oh yeah, so that's the, seems that's gonna be the currency. I have to check how do you exactly obtain it. I think it's just through a lot of things, like normal things, but I'm not 100% sure. So I need to check. Hello there, Mao. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. I'm gonna BRB, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Sure, I've done you seriously leaving. I'm sorry, it wasn't on purpose. I just said literally before you said hello, I was gonna get some water and also go to the bathroom. It was just a coincidence. I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't control that, right? Alright, I'm back. Let's continue though. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna leave for long. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I really like the Chloe skin. I really want to get that in GP. Wait, can I not? Oh, they disappear. Well, I gotta be fast then. Wait, no, this. Damn it, I should have done. Okay, I gotta hurry up, I see. Oh, come on. Now am I supposed to... I use the
在我
gun?
的谱线上盛放吧，
Hurry up.
奏响
Okay.
吧。第一乐章，
We gotta be fast.
观众不少呢。
They're gonna disappear. Okay, we got it in time.
观众不少呢。飞跃吧，第二乐章，记忆的黑影吗？奏响吧，第一乐章。出现吧，音乐的缪
Oh,
斯女
should
神。
have done the other thing first.
记忆的黑影吗？奏响吧，第一乐章。你们挡住路了，观众不少呢。什么？观众不少呢。什么？飞跃吧，找到你了，
There you go.
我追寻的音乐之灵。
Wow, this movement, music has always guided me in the direction of progress. In the room. Chloe, your playing skills are superb. Is the grandma lady, the old lady. Even better than my dead daughter. Sorry, I'm still on the previous line, but the praise from a former country music teacher like me is probably not worth much. A former country music teacher, interesting. Sure enough, the person in the photo is your daughter. But I was not moved by her music, I just heard a familiar tone. The grandma's eyes were clear and her speech was coherent. She seemed to have regained consciousness. I probably did something very rude before. I'm old. After they left me, there were fewer and fewer things worth caring about. Reality is getting more and more boring, so I just wanted to hide. Now that I think about it, it feels like I was always trapped in a small black room. It must be very uncomfortable. Darkness and narrowness are both disgusting things. I was just sitting in that small room, probably waiting for someone to come. But I suddenly heard a familiar voice, so I followed the voice. When I walked over there, I found that there was a door. This reminds me of Chloe's memory. Interesting, very similar. But no matter how hard I tried, I could only open it a crack. Whatever it is, this crack. The grandma looked at Chloe and and the wrinkles on her face gradually unfolded as the memories were brought up. I saw the light coming through. In the light, I saw the profile of my dead child as she played seriously on the stage. She was smiling at me. The way she always liked to tell me things in her heart that couldn't be expressed in words. Even though it's been 10 years since the earthquake, I can still feel her as if she's right next to me. Wait a second. What if she somehow survived without her knowing? But that doesn't make much sense, right? But if it was her grandmother, maybe... Because her mother was still around, we heard of her. Mother and father. But she's quite old, so maybe it would be her grandmother? Like, what if it was her? But no, she said daughter though, so probably not, right? She didn't say granddaughter. The lady looked at Chloe. Girl, I walked out of that place because I heard a familiar sound. But I listened to your performance but didn't feel your expression. Expression? Yeah, that's the reason. What's the reason why you play? Is it just because someone asked you to play? For what? For what? I forgot. Huh? She was also always trying to remember that memory. Chloe, you have to understand why you are playing. Technology is something that can impress people, that cannot impress people no matter how much you study it. Technology, and I'm assuming also that refers to the instruments. That's so. So, Grandma, you don't want to attend happy occasions like festivals because you lost your child? Not going to the festival because of my daughter? No. I didn't expect you to think so. No, Chloe. I don't want to go to the festival because of this child. Is that accurate? Hold on. Through the tiny layer of light came through the crack in the door. The two people looked at Kaguya, who was sitting alone. Because of Kaguya? Why? Just finished learning the story of the ancients in F14. I'm filled with unbridled rage towards Vanna. Seriously, I'm furious at the writer. Wait, why? I mean, what she did was very questionable, but are you that angry about her? Kaguya was sitting alone quietly, putting the leaf she had just fiddled on the ground and looking sideways at the scenery by the window. Because of Kaguya? Yes, look. That child, that face, is so lonely. Chloe looked at Kaguya and pursed her lower lip tightly. During these days of being with Kaguya, it seemed like I had only seen her lively side. Is this what Kaguya looks like when she's alone? So why wouldn't you want to show it yourself? What does this mean? Yeah, why would... Is it just because of that she doesn't want to leave? Like, why? Kaguya is such a beautiful girl. She doesn't belong to this world. It's so lonely, as if she's living in the Moon Palace. Moon? I see. I haven't read Kaguya's story yet, but there was always some symbolism while looking at the moon and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's probably a reference. Kaguya must be a princess who doesn't belong to this world. Quotations. A princess who doesn't belong to this world? What does that mean? The old woman did not answer. Her dull pupils seemed to be focused on a scene that was neither in the present world nor at this moment. Emma started to become demented again and kept mumbling to herself. The angel in white will definitely take the moon princess away. The moon princess will leave eventually. Sorry. Is that supposed to be a story she's comparing it to? Even though the moon princess will eventually leave and still wants to shine on the people of the earth. Chloe tried to understand the message in these riddles. White-robed goddess or angel. Leaving? Grandma, what do you mean? But the old lady did not answer her, but just immersed herself in her own sighs. I will eventually grow old and die, but Kaguya's dance steps are so beautiful. I can't bear to leave this world. What should I do? It would be better if I don't remember all this. Just forget it. Forget that people are destined to lose this thing when they are alive. There seemed to be a hidden meaning in his random words, which made Chloe even more confused. Before she had time to think, the old hand grabbed Chloe and brought her back to her senses. Those eyes that always looked into the void suddenly became very clear at this moment. Little girl, I can promise you to go to the festival. All of a sudden? But if I go, I have a request. Okay. Seeing Chloe, okay, they're not gonna say what the request is yet. Finally, we cut off the room. Kaguya's loneliness was swept away, and she hurried forward. The new shops is actually pretty cheap. Well, to be honest, I've been trying to get 9999 currency for the wallpaper for a long while, and I still don't have enough, so I don't know if it's cheap, to be honest. I feel like the green shards are easier to farm. But for the core, like, the core seems pretty cheap. It's only some of the other materials that are a bit more expensive. Like the 1200 Kizunas and some other stuff. Tried to portray it as righteous, how they tried to paint us she had no other choice. Did they really? She herself said it wasn't exactly something good. It was something she subjected to all mankind that wasn't really good, that wasn't really right. It was only that she thought this world should belong to its current people. If we kept sacrificing, that was not the way she wanted humanity to go. That was not exactly good, and some people stood beside her. But they never said she was like in the right. They didn't really try to portray it as the righteous path. Salt on the Wind by bringing Hades back. What do you mean by rubbing salt on the wound by? I'm assuming you're referring to the Ultimate Tool scene, but what do you mean by rubbing salt on the wound with that? Honestly, don't see it that way. Like, the way I see it, they were both paths. To be honest, Hades' path, I probably would agree with him more if it was in the past. But what's done is done, and when you start to comparing, you know, sacrificing all the lives in the present for the ones in the past, that's probably where I start disagreeing with Hades. But then again, if we were like 12,000 years ago, I probably would agree with Hades. I mean, it's very bad still. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably side with Hades. In the present, though, talking about the present lives, not really. But either way, I'd see it as like two different paths, to be honest. Finally out. What did you think? Grandma said if she were to go to the festival by herself, I would play the best music for her. Oh. Chloe would play music. Chloe said hesitantly. I want to see her dance, to make her dance happily. She must be so beautiful that even after crossing the Sanzu River? What is that? I'll never forget her, and I'll remember her in the next life. That's probably something in religion. The river? So that's it. Kaguya thought for a moment. Yeah, I understand. If I were to say the best song, then without a doubt, it's that one. The one that, the score that Chloe was pursuing. So even though I knew what the grandma meant, I didn't mention her by name. Since she didn't mention her by name, okay. Since the festival is approaching, why not tell me what we have wished for? A wish? Oh, no. Kaguya didn't think much and said directly. I will give all the remaining movements to Chloe at once. Okay, what is your wish, Kaguya? I'm probably gonna pause soon, by the way. And then we'll continue the rest in another stream, probably.
幕布已经拉开，准备上场表演了。
Chloe played and played. She was constantly immersed in that world. During the practice as time passed, Chloe kept coming into contact with a door. Get close to be bounced away. Closer, but was bounced away again. For some reason, the number of times she entered that state, the world, was decreasing. The musical score curved like water waves, spreading over her chest and surging up her neck. But in this sea of melody, one can no longer breathe freely, like bathing in amniotic fluid. It was interrupted again. Oh. Chloe, how is it? Didn't work? It doesn't matter. Are you hungry? And your stomach growling. Super delicious meal is ready. Don't feel disappointed. Yeah, no matter what, you have to eat a full meal before trying next time, right? So she was trying to immerse herself into it directly, on purpose. Kaguya's care is always meticulous. I can't keep being greedy for this kind of care, and I can't keep bothering Kaguya like this. So I must strengthen our connection with this world and reach perfection as quickly as possible. However, the more times I practiced, the worse my condition became. Huh? That's some sort of sound. In the sea of melody, invisible currents entangle our limbs like weeds. Chloe felt that an uncontrollable force came out of nowhere and interfered with her hands, causing her tune to deviate from accuracy. I'm not gonna say that. Once again, I came out of the flow state. In front of her was Kaguya's mouth. Slight laugh. She understood why she had failed so badly. Because of Kaguya. Oh, ridiculous. It turns out that dolls can get angry too, huh? Chloe realized that she was angry at Kaguya for giving up her own wish for someone else's wish. Her own wish. I will give... Oh, this is in quotations. I'll give all the remaining movements to Chloe at once. Why would you agree so easily to give yourself the entire score? She did say that Chloe would help her out for each score, but now she changed that. Chloe, the meal is ready. Kaguya, please go back. No need to take care of me. I prepared my own food, so let me practice in my own during this time. Eh? Hey, no depression, please. Kaguya saw a pile of bread and mineral water behind Chloe. That's not a lot of food. I brought food, yes. But, Chloe, I have no problem. Just let me practice alone. Alright. Chloe practiced alone, traveling to that world again and again. Yes, this time the state is right. This is it. But my hand suddenly lost strength and couldn't hold strings steadily. Yes, people need to eat, and I am hungry now. Reaching for the remaining food at home. There's no food because it has been eaten up. Should I call Kaguya? No. Chloe decided to go out and buy things by herself. Wait a second, is that the bodyguards? What is that car? On the street. 5 bottles of water, 6 loaves of bread. It should be enough to just eat. What? Just water and bread all the time? The atmosphere on this road is full of festival atmosphere. It was because Kaguya and everyone is working hard. Are there still cars like this on the village? No, I have a feeling these might... Is this your bodyguard's car? At least it looks similar, but I mean, they use all the same car models, so it could be different. There's 2 people from outside coming to participate in the festival. Unless it's their bodyguards. No? Okay.
幕布已经拉开，准备上场表演了。观众不少呢。奏响吧，第1乐章
Okay.
都是一些不和谐音。
Also, it chooses to rejoin all the pieces
飞
to the
跃吧，
source if mortal life is fleeting and is bound to suffer. I think it would be better to go through tough times now and end with paradise.
飞跃吧，第2乐章
I'm not sure
都
about
是一
that,
些
to
不
be
和
honest.
谐音。
On
奏
one
响吧，
side,
第1乐
first
章
it's
观
still
众不少
lives,
呢。
but also
飞跃
there was
吧
also the fact that because of their soul
都
was
是一些
so
不和谐
fragmented
音。
that they were able to more easily interact with Dynamis,
第2乐
which
章
in turn also led them to meet Yon and to be able to actually interact with that space in Ultimate Duel and eventually
奏响吧
completely end the
演
final
奏时的
days,
这份喜悦。
in which otherwise, while the barrier would still be up, I mean, it's still only running away from the main issue. So yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. It still has its own benefits, but I mean, people do eventually die because of that. So they're also more prone to conflicts. But again, it's just humanity, so it's kind of a situation that can be solved. So I don't know if I would choose a rejoining. I definitely wouldn't. But if I was on the past and I had to choose between Hades and Vana's path, I'd probably go with Hades, yeah, and the convocations, but yeah. What is that? Yeah, jump scare. The loading screen, yeah, it's the Karen and Akuya loading screen we got earlier. Wait, I think it's the same line. Is it the bug again? Sometimes it replays the stage. Let me check the line. Lines MTL. No, this is a new story. Okay. Chloe glanced at it from the street, then hurried home and played it again. This time it was more perfect than ever. The music progressed one by one and finally arrived at the final gate. Chloe opened the door expectantly. Finally, the moment has come. She went to see what she had been pursuing. She believed that this would definitely help her achieve her perfection. It's some memory, so I'm not sure about that. The door finally opened. Behind the door, there's nothing. Behind the door, there is nothing. An empty room filled with collapsed stones. A completely dark world and only a few scattered lights like fireflies. Typically associated with Kaguya. No, it's impossible. What's going on? A loud sound. She immediately withdrew from her inner state. She panicked for no reason. Kaguya. She suddenly wanted to find Kaguya. Chloe ran to Kaguya's room anxiously. Kaguya's house. The lights were on, but no one was inside. Did she perceive something? As if deliberately making myself think that she was still there. The speculation frightened Chloe. Chloe walked to the table. There was a note on the table. Not the notes, please. This better not be depression. Chloe looked at the contents of the note, but her brain was unwilling to understand, or rather, it was refusing to understand. How is it possible? Oh god, what do you mean? Why is this happening? Chloe searched Kaguya's room and found a large number of medical records. I knew something was wrong. The pill she had to take, I thought she was just physically weak. Is there more to it? Medication list, daily dose, medical advice, surgery? Is it that bad? Only then did she realize that Kaguya had always been in very poor health. Theoretically, that child should not live past the age of 15. After the age of 15, unless you undergo an extremely risky surgery, every day is a miracle. In other words, during the 15 days that she was with her, Kaguya didn't know every day whether she would be able to wake up after falling asleep. Chloe gradually understood that what Kaguya wrote on the note. There is no next request, and I can't think of a fifth wish, so 4 are enough. This is the 4th wish. Don't forget me. Nah, she's still fine, right? We got another cutscene eventually, so that's not a flashback, right? She's alive, right? Don't forget me. Princess, and of course, is going back to the Heavenly Palace. The old lady's words rang in my ears. The story. For example, the riddle in a legend is slowly digested in the mind. So, is this what it means? Unacceptable. How can I accept this? Chloe wants to see Kaguya, and she wants to see Kaguya now. Although I don't know what I'll do for her, but she couldn't accept anyone talking to Kaguya away from her, not even the god of death. Damn. There were footsteps downstairs. She's fine, right? Is it someone from the hospital? Or is it Kaguya's family? Chloe rushed over to open the door. Kaguya! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still a few lines behind, I think. Which line am I on? Oh, wait, no, I'm the one who accidentally skipped a few lines on the interpreter, sorry. After that, Kaguya, where are you? I still have something to say to you. After opening the door was a tall, strong figure that overshadowed Chloe. It's the bodyguard. Finally found you, miss. Oh my god. She better be fine. I thought there was no depression in school at you. I'm sure she'll be fine, right? So likewise, being having 12,000 years to try to find something you can find very well without sundering, especially when the mortals in your dynamism is even less than the ancients. Simple being less dense in either of them to do that without being sundered. I don't know if they'd be able to do that, to be honest. I guess theoretically it's possible, because well, they made Meteon, so technically I guess they could make a being to counter it. Mostly only Hermes knew though, so I'm not sure, to be honest. Either way, I mean, past in the past. Speaking of past in the past, Song of the Past. Physique of Destiny, please always guide me in the direction of progress. The name of the stage. Chloe sat in the back seat, looking out the window. The increasing familiar rural scenery was going in the opposite direction from her. Bro, why do the bodyguards have to show up now? Hello, ma'am. Miss Chloe is fine and has been found. Yeah, they're answering to her mother, I'm assuming. This is the bodyguard speaking. Please give me the phone, Mr. Bodyguard, and I'll talk to them. Your father? Your mother? Yes, a long time no see. Let me ask you, that song, do you still remember it? What song? I don't know. So that was father, now mother. That song, could it be Chloe, you're remembering your childhood, A voice whispered in the background, then immediately covered its mouth. Wait a second. Are they trying to hide their own Chloe's childhood? Is there like some sort of secret? I always wondered. So what if the old lady earlier, maybe she wasn't referring to her daughter but her granddaughter, or she was just her daughter and she's adopted by these parents, I don't know. And after the earthquake, maybe she was lost, and then eventually she was either one adopted or one that's their grandmother and these were her real parents, and eventually found herself into this family. Again, just a theory, because they both played music, they both loved playing music, and they both like kind of had like that expressionless state, even though they weren't enjoying themselves, well, relatively, but they had that like expression. When I was a child, sure enough, some things happened to me that when I was a child that I don't know about now. Elena? Huh? Okay, interpreter is saying Elena. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but either way, it's probably a different name. Mother, I'm sorry. But now that she remembered it, she should know it. Oh, is Elena her mother? Okay, the father might have just been talking to her mother. Sorry, Chloe. We decided not to talk about this matter again as a protection for you. But I didn't expect you to remember it yourself. There is no way this is your memory, since you'll remember it sooner or later. Let me tell you about it. Village hospital? Okay, she's fine, right? Humming. Doctor, the treatment will begin shortly. You can rest here for another 10 minutes. Well, thank you, doctor. Unless this is a flashback and they met before, but that's unlikely, right? Did I hear you humming? Many patients use this form as of relaxation, and it's a good habit to get into. This song is very nice. Why haven't I heard it before? What song is it? Ah, this song can't be found on the market. Because this is a song that connects memories. A song that connects memories? Doctor, since you've been engaged in medical work for so long, you should still remember the big earthquake 15 years ago. I thought it was 10. Wait, let me get empty all of this. Is it really 15? Okay, one of the two might be wrong. Or it's referring to a different one. Probably the same one though. Or I'm misremembering. Inside the car. Mother. Okay. So this might be 15 years ago. Yep, so maybe that was the child, I think. She didn't die. 15 years ago, our family lived in another city. Chloe started learning music from that time. Your father and I worked in the city, and Chloe practiced the piano at home. Alone at home. But that day, there was a sudden power outage. Because we were not at home, Chloe, who was still a child, was trapped in the building alone. There was a cry in the mother's voice. Because the earthquake was so large, we and the rescue team searched for a long time and finally found you after a few days. We almost gave up hope. At that time, everyone thought you would not survive until rescue. But you survived. That's great. No one knows what happened that day, including you, who have lost your memory due to excessive fear. We thought it was a miracle. Then, for a long time afterwards, you developed autism. Oh, wait, what? And psychogenic aphasia. Interesting. What is psychogenic aphasia? Is that a real thing? Let me check. Patients with psychogenic aphasia have inconsistencies or variability in errors in improbable or implausible grammatical formations. Some psychogenic patients have inaccessible simplified grammar, like altered syntax. I guess they might be hard to see in the machine translation though, because well, this is technically in Chinese. If anyone knows Chinese, does Chloe speak like a bit differently than what she quote unquote should speak like in normal Chinese language? Because I can't really check that with, well, machine translation. You became able to communicate with others only through music. But the music you play always vaguely repeats a tune that is not the music book and has never been taught to you by anyone. This is that song. So that was theirs then. Later, in order to keep you away from the painful memories of the earthquake, we moved out of the city and decided not to talk to you about anything about it. Hospital. Okay, back to Kaguya's perspective. That day, I was trapped in the same building, huh? I was scared alone. Very, very scared. But when I was most scared, I heard a voice coming from the other side of the ruins. It was not a human voice. At that time, we didn't have the strength to speak. So what I heard was a melody played by someone on a string. It turns out I'm not the only one trapped here. So they lived in the same place? After realizing this, I suddenly felt that I was not alone. So even if I feel helpless, I still want to have the strength to support her. I wanted to respond to her, but the only thing I had was a flashlight. So I shone the light on the ruins and communicated with her. That child... Oh, she was speaking about where the tune came from. She learned it from Chloe, but like past Chloe, before she lost her memories because of the fear. Child played for me, and the broken sounds gradually formed a melody, responding to me and supporting me. I used the only light from my flashlight to illuminate the children on the other side of the ruins. Child. I even danced with my fingers in front of the flashlight. But in the end, the light grew dimmer and dimmer, and the sound of the piano could no longer be heard. Later, we found out that it was because we were too hungry and both of us lost consciousness. After regaining consciousness, we were rescued by rescuers in the car. So this song was not taught to me by her, but was written by me in the past. She, who knows nothing about music, kept it bit by bit through her memories. Chloe tightly grasped the phone in her hand. Turns out that every time she plays it, what she pursues is... hospital. So it was really great to meet her again in the bamboo forest, so she remembered her. At that time, she said she had been working for this music score. I was so happy. It turned out that she had been thinking about me for the past 10 years. So, my Lord God, I am satisfied. I'm sorry to interrupt. You need to sign for your surgery. I hope she's fine. Is it that time yet? I'm sure she'll be fine, right? Kaguya signed the document. Anything else? Is there anything else I can do? What you can do? Oh, you're such a weird person. You're a patient, and why do you always think about doing something for others? The doctor pointed at himself with a pen. Now is the time for us doctors to work hard. Please trust us. If you must say something, as a patient, all you can do now is to have firm faith. So you must live on with determination. Is there something you want to do in this world? You must not be satisfied yet. And something else I want to do? In the car. Okay, I got it. Father, mother, I have something I must do now. I need to rush back to the village. What? We have to go back to that village now? Chloe, you've been missing for so many days since you ran away from home. Besides, you know that earthquake has already made us go through the pain of almost losing you. So now, we absolutely won't allow it. Mother, Chloe wanted to get up, but was held down by 2 bodyguards. Hospital. Kaguya was put on a mask and was ready to start anesthesia. Don't be nervous, it's very simple, just start counting from 1 and finish when you reach 100. Kaguya wanted to reply but found she was already wearing a mask, so she nodded slightly and began to count. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, the R13 theme playing when we're talking about consciousness as well. Yep, the R13 OC. Don't leave any books or papers. It wasn't a visible energy, by the way. So, like, at most, for Hermes, he understood a bit more because, well, he experimented with it. But, for example, even in the present time, was it Nidhana? Well, one of the Akasarara, she theorized about it, but it was only a theory. I was reading now for 14 years, in other words, I have different views. Yeah, that's fair. Again, as I think it is like both like 2 different paths. So whether you agree with, you choose one or the other, or whether you'd still agree with it in the present or not, I think it's all up to opinion, to be honest. Which is kind of the beauty of it, to be honest. Because like both paths have their morally questionable sides. Consciousness slowly drifted into the depths of memory in the sequence. Why did I go back to the countryside at that time? 7, 8. I remember. Because I don't have much time left and I wanted to think everyone was taking care of me. But when I saw the shrine, I wished I could see again the person who gave me life. Maybe it's because this that I miraculously lived to the age of 16, so she lived an entire year, and she was expected to only live to 15. 10, 11. So when I recorded a video of myself singing at the shrine and uploaded it, I was throwing my hope into the vast internet. It was like wishing into a wishing well. Fortunately, God did respond. During these 15 days, she was extremely happy and satisfied. Even if I crossed the Sanzu River and was reincarnated as a human, I'm assuming the Sanzu River, is that in some sort of religion? Let me try to check. Sanzu River is probably believed to be Monos, or suitably in a remote part of northern Japan. Northern Japan. It's a mythology river in Japanese, but its tradition similar to Chinese because of Sanzu River is a river that is said to be the boundary between this world and the afterlife. Okay. So it does have a meaning in religion then. But it's all, I think it's also an actual river, like in real life. Like not like, you don't know, not the border, but you mean like also in like an actual river, I think. Yeah, it's also a place, but it also has its meaning in, well, I don't know if to call it religion or mythology, but yeah. Okay. But even if I crossed the Sanzu River and was reincarnated as a human, I think I would not cry, but respond with a smile, right? Therefore, asking for more would be greedy. 13, 14. The 2 of them went to the market together, danced with the children together, and visited that grandma together. The wishes I made, the time I spent with Chloe, all flashed through my mind. 15. A sound. The machines beside the operating table was still humming. Kaguya suddenly lost consciousness. Hey, you better get out of that surgery alive. I'm sure she'll be fine, because the CG in the thumbnail is still there. So, 1, either that's a flashback, I hope not. Or 2, there's more story, right? With them. We'll see. inside the car. Oh wait, sorry, that's the line afterwards. Man, it's 8 a.m. Oh my god. Can I get to the end? Because I do have work, so I got like... technically 1 hour. Well, 50 minutes actually. But if I don't have lunch, I can stream like up to 2 hours. And then I have to hurry the heck up. But I really wanted to get to the end, because I think if I could do it in like 2 hours, I can probably get to the end. And if I didn't have work, I would totally like 100% do that. But since I do have work, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we'll get to the end. I hope we can. I'm on a time limit, but hopefully we'll get to the end, because I'm really liking the story, to be honest. And it's not that long, so like I think we could do it in one go. We'll see. Inside the car. Mr. Bodyguard, please open the door. I must return to the village. Bodyguard B. Mr. Bodyguard, this is a request from my employer. I'm sorry. It's Mr. and Mrs. orders to protect Miss Chloe's safety. Yeah, because I don't agree with that. And bring you home. Please don't embarrass us, miss. I have to go find someone now, and I'll come back after I make sure she's okay. Miss Chloe, we know that when you travel, you always feel reluctant to leave. It's normal for you to miss your new friends. Please come back with us now. We will do our best to help you solve your other problems later. Later? How can it be solved? Today, only today. I must go to Kaguya. Because that child may not have it tomorrow. Chloe grabbed it tightly and tried to turn the door handle. But the handle didn't move at all, it was locked. In the back seat of the car, Chloe was silent, looking down at her phone. The usually polite and sensible Miss Chloe finally returned. These past few days I've been busy looking for someone. She's been busy looking for someone. It feels like a dream. The bodyguards drove easily away from the village. Hey, come on, Chloe. After driving through the streets and reaching the intersection, I saw a traffic police in uniform waving at me from afar. What's wrong? How would I know? Just chew it quickly and finish it quickly. Police? Is there something wrong? Roll down the car window and traffic police look out. Traffic police. Hello sir, the license plate of your car is blocked. Huh? Oh really? Sorry, please decide how to deal with it. We are in a hurry. Crying? Oh my god. A low voice came from the back seat. Mr. Police. Oh, she's gonna pretend. Please save me, Miss Police. She's gonna pretend she's a victim. That's actually kind of smart, but damn, that's messed up for the bodyguards though. A familiar and unfamiliar voice exploded behind me. A panicked voice came out of the girl's mouth, creating a subtle sense of disconnection. The bodyguard's heart skipped a beat. A traffic police's eyes also have become sharp. Gentlemen, everyone, could you please get off the car? We need to look at the risk of human trafficking. It's not that, but because she wants to escape right now to go back to the village. That was technically smart, but damn, I feel bad for the bodyguards. They might get arrested at this point. The bodyguard had no choice but to open the car door. Chloe shrank back and hid behind the police. She's doing that on purpose. The weak and helpless look in their eyes is so real that even they themselves are about to believe it. Please come with me to the police station and investigate this matter in detail. But we really didn't. A sharp glance came over. Please pay attention to your attitude and cooperate with the investigation. Bodyguard B. Don't say anything for now. The more you talk, the more guilty you seem. The bodyguards colleague whispered. You are detained by the police. It will not affect Miss Chloe's safety, and we can bring her back so we'll be fine if we cooperate first. Before she could finish her words, a figure jumped out from behind the police. Yep, she's escaping now. The sudden abnormal behavior of the girl, who was quiet and weak just now, made the traffic police unable to react. It was Chloe. She found her chance. What? Wait! Bodyguard was about to rush out, but was completely held down by the traffic police. Yup. Still want to pursue her? What is your relation with her? Leave us alone. She's running away. Don't move. Don't think about chasing her again. Wait, little girl, don't leave. Wait. Yeah, because she's not a victim. She used you. That was smart, though. Like, someone who was a victim would probably try to stay close to the police, right? Running away, that was because she wanted to go back to the village. Chloe ran quietly. The black car was getting further and further away from sight, but Chloe did not breathe a sigh of relief. Even though she got rid of those few people just now, they were not only the bodyguards hired by her family. If everyone was mobilized, oh, they were not the only bodyguards, so there's more. Okay. Everyone was mobilized to look for her. She prayed that this would not happen. Please make sure you avoid everyone and return to the village to find Kaguya. But then the men's voices were heard from behind. Did you see her? Oh, the bodyguards. We must have come here according to the directions, so look carefully. Chloe covered her mouth and hid in a nearby alley. Huh. At least for now, don't be discovered. Just when Chloe relaxed, she turned around and found another face next to her. The moonlight shone on the winding wrinkles. It was the demented old lady who have been invited to the festival. Wait, we're not at the village yet though. Why is she here? Here, it's Grandma. Why are you here? Chuckling. Hide, hide, hide. Let's play hide and seek together. Now it's Ryuta's turn to be the catcher. Don't let me be discovered, huh? The old lady covered her face with her hands and laughed strangely. No, now is not the time to play hide and seek. I must. The lady seemed not to hear her. Oh, she's in that state again. There was no violin at hand, and it was too late to use the violin to call her back. Chloe bit her lip. I understand. I'll play games with you. We're playing hide and seek now. I'll try. Play games with me. Hey, who are you? I am. She forgot, I think. Oh, I see. Are you the warrior who was going to rescue the Moon Princess? That's right. At least agree to it first and ask her not to make any noise. Princess of the Moon Kingdom. Your warrior is coming to rescue. Hey, don't speak loudly. But can the warrior save the Moon Princess? How can the weapons of this world resist the divine power of heaven? Sound. Gradually, the old lady could no longer control the voice that had been suppressed before. Oops. Chloe stretched out her hand to cover the old lady's mouth, but laughter leaked out from between her fingers. Princess of the Moon, go back to heaven. Princess of the Moon, go back to heaven. Oh no. The warrior with long black hair. Oh, she is here. She is right here. Come and stop her. What sound? Nope, they gotta get discovered. Over here, hurry! The bodyguard was attracted. The black-haired warrior. Oh, she is here. Did you really have to describe Chloe's appearance though? The black hair. Where is it? Did you see the old woman? Is it a girl with long black hair? I see her. I see her. Come on, right here. Oh no. Take us there quickly. Now she's just helping. The body. I wonder if that was on purpose. I hope not. Bodyguards followed the lady to where the two were hiding. Miss Chloe, please stop struggling. Wait, there's clearly nothing. Oh wait, did she lead them away? Hey, what's going on? Stop shouting on the street in the middle of the night. It's keeping people awake. I saw an old lady in the alley. I said, please stop going crazy in the middle of the night. You're a little bit mentally retarded. Hey, you don't have to say that. No one will be fooled by her again, right? We were tricked. She's a fool. Damn it, we wasted so much time. Let's go back and continue looking. The other side. Chloe held the violin in her hand, still warm from when the old lady had thrust into her hands at the last moment. This is the violin that belongs to the old lady's daughter, because she was also into music. Whether she was awake or hallucinating when she was handling the violin in the dark, she had no way of knowing. But this belief and hope was indeed placed in her hands. She must find Kaguya. Chloe carried her violin on her back and headed to the other end of the road, where she could reach the main highway. The bright moon shone at the end of the road, and Kaguya was waiting for her there. The soft moonlight was suddenly broken up by beams of scattered light. Chloe hid behind the bushes and looked at the other road. She got close, everything became clear. The bodyguards were waving flashlights and searching the road. It was possible for her to break through the tight blockade with her violin on her back. The shadows and trees around me swayed, making rustling sounds. A ray of light shone over. Chloe closed her eyes tightly. Hey, turn off the lights! Oh my god. Why this team? These streams just send me straight back to all the depression in the main story Reborn arc. Oh my god. It's like when they play this in the middle of the Red and Timid story. And then it just hit, cause wow, okay. Okay, Mihaya. This team played when Sally and Sin died, also played with the E-string cutscene in Reborn 15, the Q show, most of Reborn 15 Act 3, some parts in Reborn 14, like some of the darkest parts, like, okay. Hey, turn off the lights quickly, or she'll find you. Yes, there's one. A few childish voices. Okay, hey, go ahead, don't be embarrassed. A faint sound was heard behind her. A child was pushed out of the woods by other children, pushing a bicycle. Wait, the children from the village! So we're close, yeah. Hello, sister in the city. This is this new bicycle I bought. So it's not the bodyguards then. Child blushed and stammered, but her eyes gradually became firm. This is my most precious thing. But if it can help Sister Kaguya. Oh, she's lending her the bicycle. Oh my god. I will lend it to you. You have to promise us that we'll get Sister Kaguya back. That child. Is she the one who likes to tease Kaguya the most? Oh, Kaguya, you are right. They are all very good children. Chloe rode his bike and kept breaking through the bodyguard's blockade. Hey! When did she get that bike? Hurry up and catch up, damn it! After I finish this, I must give the kid a new bicycle. The one they were talking about before. After leaving the village, the next step is driving on the road. Suddenly I felt car lights flashing behind me. Yes, I found her. She's here. Turns out that this road was also blocked by bodyguards. The bodyguards were driving, watching the distance between herself and the car gradually shorten. Loud noise. Please make way. I'm sorry. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you standing in the middle of the road any other time? Retreat first. It's even slower. Never mind. Just drive over there quickly. More sound. Sorry, this tractor is slow to drive. Oh, the track. That's why there was a loud sound. The tractor. The tractor is in front of the vehicles. I wonder if they're doing that on purpose. Just because everyone also wants to make sure that she goes to see Kaguya. Because they know Kaguya's probably in the hospital. This tractor is slow to drive. Please bear with me. The driver of the tractor kept apologizing, so I said Chloe to leave quickly with his eyes. Yep, that's on purpose. She knew the whole village was helping her. Seems that everyone like me has unrealistic hopes. I hope I can reach that girl. Whatever method I use, get her back. Chloe continued pedaling and was about to reach the town when she suddenly stepped on empty air. The bicycle chain came loose. Chloe was thrown heavily to the ground. So this is what happens when the bicycle chain comes off. I don't know, because I haven't actually ridden a bicycle many times. But after taking a breath, she stood up and limped forward. Kaguya, you must persevere and wait for me. The god she mentions, if it really had mercy on that girl, she would at least wait for me to arrive. I'm sure she'll be okay, right?
幕布已经拉开，准备上场表演了。
Try to find words in them. Try to.
旋律
Yeah,
总在
that
这
is
里
true.
才对。在这里止步的话，
I mean, that's
就
also
无
his
法到达。
his
什
way
么
of？seeing things. But yeah, they're very different from
到
you.
底在哪里？什么？奏响吧。第一乐章。
Oh, those
记
are
忆的
yellows.
黑影吗？什么？都是一些不和谐音。都是一些不和谐音。观众不少呢。奏响吧，第一乐章。都是一些不和谐音。记忆的黑影吗？飞跃吧，演奏时的这份喜悦，也想与你共享。
Once the metal was at a singing name in Hades. Follow words in darkness to make a new one, kind of like the rejoining. It's a different, bigger picture. I see. Hope you enjoy writing your novel then. Oh, Kaguya skin. Also, I'm sorry if I might read chat less. I am trying to finish this story before I have to go to work, but it's gonna be a tight timing. So, yeah, I got 1 hour and 30 minutes, but I mean, I would like to have lunch because then I'm not gonna be able to eat for 5 hours, and I'm gonna be extremely hungry. So, let's see if we can finish
仪
it.
式开始了。
I'm liking this story, to be honest. I think my favorite is still Persephone and Silvers, but maybe this will be my second, like, Remembrance storybook. Babylon Academy story. We'll see. Hospital. Kaguya felt like she had entered a white space, but she couldn't remember why she was here. Ah, if only I could meet Chloe. It's a pity I collapsed before I could finish the ceremony. Oh my god. I really want to attend the festival with Chloe. I really want to perform with Chloe again at the festival. As Kaguya was thinking about these things, she felt that it was getting darker and darker around her. After all, why am I here? It's time to put on the feathered robe of heaven and forget everything in this earthly world. After all, who are you? Who is Chloe? I know. Chloe is so dark. So dark. Hey, you better survive the surgery, damn it. Just that? Oh yeah, we haven't had this outfit yet. I'm sure she'll be fine. She hasn't worn this outfit yet, so she's gotta be fine, right? Hey, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Chloe arrived at the hospital entrance, but a luxury car was blocking the way. Oh, it's gotta be one of them. Oh wait, no. The car opened the door. A familiar figure. Her parents got out of the car, so not the bodyguards. My loved ones are now standing in front of the hospital. With cold eyes, they stood under the moonlight. It's over. Everything leads to that silent ending. But Chloe wasn't going to give up just like that. She took out her violin for a final attempt. The bow pulled the strings but only made a harsh noise like sawing wood. Is she trying to make Kaguya able to hear it so at least she knows she's there? Chloe smiled bitterly. And the bow of the violin broke somehow when she fell to the ground just now. But she still didn't want to give up. What else she could do? What else could she do to make a final effort? Mother, that's enough, Chloe. Oh, not again! Why? Her mother stood in front of her and handed her a musical instrument bag. Although I don't know what you've been through during this period, I finally figured out what you are looking for. Mother must protect you and prevent bad desires from hurting you, but you're trying to be whole, so how can I stop you? Go ahead. Thank you! Go ahead, Chloe. I thought she was gonna try to get her away from this place, just because it was where bad memories occurred. Mother? Oh, it was the instrument she had in the bag. Chloe took the violin from her mother. We won't stop you anymore, Chloe. This time, follow the voice of your heart. Chloe bowed to her mother, put the violin on the strings, and started playing. As I have practiced since childhood, countless times, hearing the sound of the... It says piano, but I'm assuming this might be violin. Does piano and violin say the same? Why does it say piano? It's... We know it's a violin this time. Hold up. English to Chinese. Okay. Sound of the instrument broke through the silent night. She's gonna hear it, right? The Kaguya skin. Wait a second. Oh, this is the Kaguya badge already? Wait, I thought there was one more page. You usually get these at the ends. Angst? What? Yeah. So, remember that earlier, it was kind of foreshadowing when Kaguya, after Chloe left, Kaguya took one of the pills she had to take. And that is because she has been quite physically weak, and she was not expected to leave past the age of 15. However, I mean, she did reach the age of 16, but eventually was at the hospital right now. The only cure that she really had for her disease was a very risky surgery, so she's at the hospital right now. And in the meantime, Chloe was found by the bodyguards and was forced to leave, so she was trying to rush back to see Chloe at least one last time. I'm sure she'll survive, right? She's at the surgery right now, so hopefully it'll go well. But yeah, she was scared she wouldn't see her anymore, because, well, Kaguya wasn't in Kaguya's house anymore. So she had scared something would happen to her, but when she was trying to find her, the bodyguards arrived. But now she has gone back to the hospital, so that's basically like what's happening right now. The animation as well. That's like Chloe's, alright? Yeah, it looks like Chloe's like weapon. As in, like, the design looks like something would be from Chloe. I don't know if that's one of the world boss weapons or not. They also had a little bit of a shared past. That was during the earthquake. They had already met each other, but a long time ago.
别挡路，
think it's better to use
记得
this.
要迟到了。2曲毛舞，我还真是有人气哎。
Since we're getting the Kaguya badge already, I wonder if we'll be able to finish it today. Is the page 5 just gameplay? Like sometimes it could do like extra stages, or does it actually have story? Are we close to the end? Curiously, we didn't interact like any Babylon Academy characters yet. So I guess maybe it's starting to be inaccurate to call this a Babylon Academy story. Maybe we should just call it Storybook of Remembrance, because well, Babylon Academy didn't even appear in the story. Like yes, it was mentioned. Like Wonderland Academy was mentioned. It's the same story, but technically this story didn't take place in Babylon Academy. It took place in a village. Well, in the road. But yes. I really like both of their skins, to be honest. The Kaguya badge. Hospital. Is this Houkai light? Oh my god, the OST of choice there. Kaguya felt the light in the darkness. Although it's just a beam of light, I don't know why, but I always feel a sense of familiarity. So Kaguya followed the light and walked forward. It hurts. Fell in the darkness. My physical strength again. I'm so tired. I don't have any strength left. It hurts so much and it's so strenuous. But that beam of light is right in front of me, supporting me. But I still want to touch it. I want to reach the end of this light. This desire supported her and now allow her to continue following the light. Keep going. There is a sound in the world of nothingness. Go forward. The sound of the violin beside my ear is clear. Just keep going forward. Surroundings are getting brighter and brighter, and the sound of music also resounded in my ears. Oh my god, they were using this CG. Oh god. It's from... Wait, actually, I think this is from Firemouth DLC, right? You can even see part of the death spots. Of course, that's not relevant to this story, but the fact they were using this. They're using this for the ruins. So calm, yeah, the music. Finally, in this fantasy, Kaguya came to the memory. Kaguya came to the familiar ruins. The lingering sound of the violin. Kaguya understood what the other party meant by the music. I want to see you again. Kaguya also took out the flashlight she had used that year and shone the light over. She knew the other party would understand what she meant. I want to see you too. The present scene overlaps with the shadow of the past, bringing with it a more powerful force, once again dispelling the inner uneasiness. I'm no longer the lonely princess of the moon, and you are no longer the lonely music puppet. Which, by the way, she was literally kind of that in the main story, so I wonder if that's kind of a reference. I've seen angst, yes. Courage I gained in order to protect you. And see, you make me no longer lonely and no longer afraid. There's a CG we got from this. Okay, hold up. Let me awaken Kaguya if I can. I don't know if I have the materials for it. I don't. Oh, I shouldn't have used those earlier. Wait, maybe I can get them elsewhere. No, okay. Well, I'll check that out later. See if we can finish it today. 5 wishes. I'm really liking this story. Awaken. I can't. I don't have the materials and I don't think I have the stuff for it. I might be able to buy it or farm it, but I can't do that right now. I wanted to try to finish the story before I have to go to work. I'll awaken it on stream at some other point though. I don't think I have the currency for it because I just spent the ones I have, and this is a new account, so. As time goes by, cherry blossoms in early spring are blooming all over the main road of the Wonderland campus. Oh, wait, is this like in the past or present? She did study there. Chloe sat on the chair by the roadside of the school, occasionally placing the bow on the strings, but she did not produce the sound she wanted to hear. Passers-by. That's Chloe? She seldom comes to school. They say that future musicians don't need to go to the school. Just going to perform is enough to have a bright future. Anyway, we finally saw the real person. Shall we go over and talk to her? Look, the chair next to her is empty. Let's go over there. That location? No. The passers-by students shuddered. It always seems to be reserved, especially. I have seen it for so many days and no one dares to sit on it. Wait, why? Wait, weren't CG in the chair, like the little bench? Is this in the past? Did they meet also in the city? I don't know if Kaguya studied in Wonderland, though I had never heard about that. I have heard from Chloe. I haven't heard from Kaguya. Let's not get close, let's go. A figure wearing the Wonderland school uniform came over and sat down next to Chloe. Hello, is this position still vacant? That's gotta be Kaguya, right? So they both studied in Wonderland Academy then? Is this position still vacant? Not talking? Hey, does that mean I can sit here? The weather is so nice. Is this classmate also here to enjoy the beautiful scenery? You ignored me. I guess I can disturb you. I guess I am disturbing you after all. Wait. She was gonna say a name. I think that's the first letter of Chloe's name, sorry. Before she could finish her words, she was hugged from the front. An embrace that has been given with all the strength, as if the person will be let go if you let go. Wait, is this in the past or present? True. This classmate is really enthusiastic. Kaguya. So they know each other here. So is this in the present? I'm so confused. Did we skip some weeks or something after she returned from the hospital? This is a flashback. I guess we'll see. Kaguya. It's so great to see you again, Kaguya. Okay, no, it's gotta be a present, right? We'll see. The suppressed emotions finally could not be suppressed at this moment. Tears overflowed from her eyes and fell on Chloe's shoulder. Oh, I think it's great to see Chloe. Hey, why are you so excited? Didn't I contact you in advance? Okay, they've got a... Yeah, I'm assuming this is like in the present, right? Contact you in advance? I wonder who is crying like that. Oh, she has tears? I don't know. Can't see. After all, it's different when the real person is standing in front of you. Kaguya muttered softly. However, the transfer procedures... Oh yeah, it is in the present. To Wonderland have finally been completed. And I can report to Wonderland today. The school order in Wonderland is stricter than expected. So this is where Chloe studied and lived. The place I've imagined for a long time is still very different from when I actually see it. Wonderland is indeed a school with rigorous academic spirit, but it also allows students to apply for their personalized arrangement based on their circumstances. For example, when as a student with special talent in music, I can leave school from time to time to participate in performances. For example, as a patient who has just completed surgery, you must arrange and manage your diet based on your health condition. Finally, no more gay eggs. Yeah, now we got happy. Hey, stop. Chloe, I'm fine. The doctor said my operation was very successful. There we go. And I have almost recovered, you see. It was risky. I'm glad she came out absolutely fine. In order to prove what she said, Kaguya stood up and turned around twice, but was pushed down by Chloe again. No, the person who had the surgery is still a patient. Well, okay. Well, you probably still need to chill a bit for a few weeks. By the way, Chloe, I've been thinking about this since the operation. What are you thinking about? You see, everyone seemed to have viewed me as some princess in a fairy tale who would eventually pass away. Stop talking about leaving this world. Kaguya smiled and covered Chloe's mouth with her hands. Listen to me, Chloe. So if that's the case, I think I should make all 5 wishes. Chloe opened her palm and tapped each finger lightly. The first wish is to purchase materials. The second wish is to teach the children to perform shows. Oh wait, these are the wishes from earlier. Well, now there's gonna be a new one, I'm assuming. The third wish is to make the demented old lady willing to attend the festival. Yes, we can go to the festival together next year. My fourth wish is that I hope Chloe will remember me forever. Yeah, I feel shy when I talk about it now. Kaguya put her hands over her burning face. Now there's gonna be a fifth wish. The fifth wish is to be with me forever. Oh my god. That is so freaking wholesome. Alternative ending, Kaguya died, bro. Don't say that. That would be so depressing. That's just Chloe dealing with grief. It's like the second half of this story. Kaguya spoke in a very soft voice, uncertain whether the wish could be realized, but full of certainty that this must be it. This is what I want in my heart. Kaguya lowered her head, waiting for the answer. No one spoke. But after she counted 5 wishes and opened her hand, it was suddenly grabbed lightly. Tightly. Kaguya, what are you being careful about? Of course we will always be together. Aww. Although I don't think this is your wish, but my true intention. Well, Kaguya, you want to listen to that song? I reorganized the score and finished the piece that we had written together. Although I can never play it perfectly when Kaguya is not around, but I'm at this moment just now, I suddenly felt that I could play it. Want to hear it? Been talking to me about it before coming to school. I want to listen. Kaguya stared at Chloe in a daze, and a happy expression gradually appeared on her face. Oh my god, there it is. You get a room. True. Chloe's fingers clasped a row, pressed against the strings, and dragged out the first note. I'm sorry, I'm still in the... skipped the line accidentally. Kaguya stared at Chloe in a daze, and a happy expression gradually appeared on her face. Chloe's fingers grasped the row, pressed against the strings, and dragged out the first note. Chloe, why are you staring at me so closely? Kaguya, oh, Chloe, you still nervous? Of course not, I am a genius who has performed countless times. And I'll watch it carefully. After all, I don't want to miss any of Chloe's music. Aww. Oh. The magnificent door opens. Behind the door, the Moon Princess and the Marionette lived happily together. Oh my god. Bro, you remember earlier when you joked about they lived happily ever after? Hold up, is this the end of the story? Oh, it's just combat stages. Oh, it's the end of the story. I kind of wish it was a bit longer, to be honest. That's unfortunate. This was the shortest Babylon story. Well, I guess you can't really call it a Babylon story. I guess I'll probably rename the title just School AU. Because that's what it is, like the more generalization of like the entire story here. But yeah, they lived happily ever after. I kind of wish the story was longer, but honestly that was still kind of wholesome. I like that. I'm assuming this is just combat stages, but let's just check. Yeah, it is. It says SP, so you kind of know it's just a combat stage. We're actually third wheeling. Yeah. Wait, what's this?
奏响吧，第一乐章。
Oh, it changes the directions. Oh, that is weird, actually. Wait. Oh.
什么？
That did not work enough. Oh, it's gotta be difficult. Okay, it's just combat though. Let me check the interpreter, because the interpreter, if there's no more story on the interpreter, then we know we're safe to move on. No, wait. There is more. Wait, oh, is there? There's a very brief, wait. I feel like we've read this. No, we haven't. Hold up, there might be more after this. Oh, wait, no, actually, wait. I think I know where that's from. I don't think it's story. I haven't actually read those parts, but I think I know where it's from. Because, no, the story itself is finished, but... yeah, it's probably from here, right? It's probably from here. I've never read one of these, but I suppose we might as well read. Okay, hold on, let me check. This is about Kaguya. Campus Life Diary. Let me check all the 6 so far. Day 1, first day on campus. Day 2, lunch bread in Wonderland. Day 3, class time. Day 4, lounge. The 5th one, it's a hairpin and not a double yolk egg. What? Oh, it's the hairpin. I think she has an egg hairpin right somewhere. Okay. Day 6. No story here, okay. Tutoring together. It might be on one of the others. Complete Moonlight Music 1-3. Yeah, we've done that. Okay. So the second one. So that was what they did on campus and I'll note it down. Second one is recovery record. Observation, recovery. Oh, so this is recovering from the surgery, I assume. Let's lock all those except the last one, because the last one might trigger a cutscene. Observation duration 2 months. Rehabilitation progress basically recovered. Hey, nice. Rehabilitation advice combined with appropriate exercise, diet planning, nutritional intake, movement planning. Okay, no cutscene yet. It's probably in the last one. Exercise plan, regular walking. Okay, that's the second one. Oh, there's 4. I still gotta do it for the others, by the way. So I technically have not read it all, because there's a few like extra lines that you can get. A day in the village, souvenirs, transportation, local products, and schedule. It's on the last one, yeah. Probably. Or unless it's on Chloe's part. Day in the village, souvenir, Shaya's bicycle, that's the kid with the bike. Means of transportation, distractor. Specialty, fruit leaf dumplings, schedule visiting, cleaning the shrine. Okay, and this last one. Dance at the cultural festival. The first 2 aren't translating. Let me check on Yandex. The first 2 which are on Yandex, which is a bit less accurate. Alarm and accompaniment. The 3rd and 4th is rehearsal period on site. Let me get the first 3 translated to MTL'd. And then we click on the last one because the last one is likely to trigger a cutscene. That's probably the cutscene that's on the interpreter that we haven't read. Dance at the cultural dancing. Kaguya, accompaniment Chloe. So it's probably gonna be playing rehearsal period 3 weeks. On site. It's gonna be a cutscene. Yep. So this is during the The dance at the cultural festival. So I'm assuming that would be later on, but yeah. This action is the most important action. No problem. She's worried. Is she nervous? About to fall. She was held by a hand. Chloe. Careful. Are you trying to be brave again? Because I clearly signed up for the cultural festival stage, so I must do my best. Wait, I think this is in Wonderland? The festival there? And I've been looking forward to co-starring with Chloe for a long time. So Kaguya dances and Chloe plays music. Oh, this hugging action must be a special design. Yeah, let's call it that. Yeah, it's all just a play, like surely they're not gay. I'm sorry. Amazing. Yeah, I was misunderstood, but that was a good thing. Keep going. Here, it's finally over. Luckily, no one noticed it just now. Kaguya, thank you for your hard work. I'm very satisfied because I've been looking forward to this performance between us for a long time. Huh? After that, let's perform together and do more and more performances together. Mm-hmm. Aww. And I think you can replay the cutscene over here. Yeah. Okay, does Chloe have any? Or is it the same? It is different, okay. The question is, because besides this there's not much, but I want to see the last one. Does it have a cutscene? Signature pad. Pure white signature board, light gray signature plate, light yellow signature plate. Okay, yeah, no cutscene. And the others are about, is there anything like interesting here? Chloe's bow. So the materials of the instruments. Main material, maintenance cycle, grow material, and the last one doesn't say. Oh, the length, 736 millimeters. Rosewood, 3 to 5 months, maintenance cycle, material or stale. Now this one is there's literally an add button. Wait, what do you mean? So last one too, actually. Sorry, wait, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. Genius observation diary. Morning, playing music practice. Afternoon, nutrition management. Noon. Afternoon, that evening then. School classes. Late time, new songwriting. So she writes at night. On the right side? Okay, am I blind? Oh, do you mean this? It was on the last one, at least for the other one. Repertoire, first song, second song, third song, fourth song, fifth song, and intermission. Oh! I see. Thank you. We found it. Well, it was one of them. So this is intermission. We've got to check what the other ones were. It's been a long time since I sat in the audience and listened to a performance. You're sitting in the audience? Okay. It's not on the interpreter for some reason here, by the way. So I am actually just machine translating from screenshots on Google Image Translate. Well, this is the next one. Wait, is Kaguya performing or is she also just watching? Oh, it is just they're both just watching. How about the next performance? Is it good? Hey, the light suddenly went out. Wait, wasn't someone afraid of the dark? Was it Chloe? Chloe suddenly got so close. Yeah, Chloe's afraid of the dark. Why are you blushing when Chloe got close to you? Sorry, I had to say that about them. They're so wholesome. Chloe's afraid of the dark, yeah. Being hugged so tight, trembling? Chloe, is she afraid of the dark? Yeah. She hugs Kaguya tightly. That is so wholesome because she was afraid of the dark. The lights are back on. Aww. 100% okay. Yeah, not at all. Oh, Kaguya, the sound of your heartbeat. Sounds better. Aww. Wait a second. Did this just say? Cause hadn't she just out about the next performance? Was that Riz? Hold up. Hold up. Did she just Riz her? Lights suddenly got out just before this. Well, there's the next one. How about the next performance? Is it good? And then the lights went out, so she didn't respond right away because, well, she was quite afraid. And then she says, the sound of your heartbeat sounds better. Hold up. Did you just try to Riz? Okay. I think she just tried to Riz Kaguya. Huh? Oh my god, she blushed and just said, huh? Oh, I love them. Okay. That is so wholesome. Okay, let me get this part also machine translated. So repertoire. First song, Overture of the Night. Song 2, Ode to the Four Seasons. The third song, Doll March. 4, Dream Lake. Song 5, Canon. Wait, isn't that an actual real life song? Yeah. Or it's intermission. So that's what the cutscene we just saw. So they were watching different songs that people were playing. That's awesome. No, it's just friendship, yeah. The emotes. Oh my god, wait, they have math singing and Chloe's just confused. That is actually a wholesome emote. Oh, I really like this chat. So this chat like pipe, I guess. What do you want to call them? The chat box. And Kaguya's emote is this. She drinking tea? I think she is. I also like the chat box here. 199. Hold up. I think we might be able to. I don't know. We might have to awaken though. So I don't think this will. Oh, we didn't even. Either way, I don't think we have enough. We only have 70. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Can I get these materials from somewhere? Not here. No, so I don't have enough of those materials. Well, that's the problem with having a new account here.
只要充值了信仰，命运的螺旋就将掌握在自己的手中。
What's that thing button? This? I'm not sure what you mean. Is it this, by the way? Like, what do you mean? I don't see that button, to be honest. Like, when in the screen? Was it in the screen just now? I'm not sure. Okay, I do have to go though. I still have time for lunch, which I mean I'd like to have before I go for 5 hours of work. So, but I do have to hurry up a bit. Go that gun buttonless. Okay, the gun button. What? I don't get it. Sorry. Is it this? Is it this button? Hold up, let me put the food in the microwave. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, back. Oh, the story of Reminiscence. Oh, yeah. I think it's... Wait, I think I'm telling story of Remembrance. Let me check. It's Reminiscence or Remembrance? Either way, I mean, they're mostly the same thing. Remembrance Storybook, yeah. If you mean this button, it's the Remembrance Storybook. Which is basically, well, the name of the... that's what they call here. It's part of School AU. Well, these characters are even from Wonderland, so... I think I'm gonna need to change the title of the stream though, because technically, well, yes, this takes place in the same world as Babylon Academy. Babylon Academy wasn't even in the story today for the first time, because these stories all took place in Babylon Academy, even if they included other characters from elsewhere. These were mostly in Wonderland Academy, which, fun fact, we have seen other characters from it already. Even in this story already. Actually, even back in Perseverance story, we saw Fran, which I believe is from Wonderland Academy. And here we saw Yai and Rin at one point, but they were mostly just small appearances. Here was where we saw the most characters appear from other stories. Alright, I do gotta go, I'm afraid. Wasn't expecting to be able to finish in one go, but either way, I really liked it. If I had to say, probably my second favorite, I think. I think in order, Silver and Persephone's story is my favorite, and then probably Kaguya and Chloe's, and then Artemis and Harold, and then these two, Red and Timid, which I still liked it, but I mean, certain characters a bit weird, let's just say that. But it was crazy, they made a bit of a weird story, but they still managed to get so many good, meaningful things in it. I don't know how they do it, but I still liked it, but it's probably my least favorite, to be honest. But it was still good. Not something I do on stream though, like, nah, I'm not reading that. Bro, this girl right here is so weird, I'm telling you. She's a anime fan gone too far. Anyways, I'm gonna go for now then. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this story as much as I did. And thank you, Kuro and Mao, for coming to stream. And I'll see y'all next time. I'll be back later. Well, not on stream, but like on Twitter and stuff. So yeah. We'll probably do, since we finished this already, I think we might do this story eventually. At least start on it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I might like take a 2-3 days break from GZ story though, and then we continue it in like, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go for now though. I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day, and peace.